We've got a very long night ahead of us here on the Sportiest stream. How's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm here with my good friend and a guy who hasn't been on this stream in I don't know how many months, Croutondust. Welcome back, man. We always try to get ourselves here on the stream together. It never happens easily, but whenever we do, we always know it's going to be something good.
It's always special, Sporty, and it is fantastic to be back, especially with this upcoming match. I've been lucky enough to cast the past two Winning for Dakota matches the past 2 weeks. I was a little worried I was going to miss out on this one, but you were kind enough to let me join you for this one, so I'm very excited to see the Winning for Dakota team here up against a team that I'm not super familiar with. I'm not sure if you know much about
I know them
Valhalla
pretty well.
Deathwish.
I know this Valhalla team very well. I've seen them a lot. I know these guys. It's Zack Attack's team, and this is a solid roster as well. These guys have known each other for a while, so not too surprised to see them at a 2-1 record compared to Winning for Dakota's at 3-0. This is one of the top matches of the week. And it's not even the only top match that Boltini's had to play in. Yesterday we got to see Boltini and Striker, take down Adrenaline dropouts in a 3-2 Game 5 reverse sweep overtime. It had everything in it. And now tonight again they got their 2v2 match. So again, a huge match coming up as happy Friday, everybody. My headset just talked to me saying that the charge was complete. Thanks, headset. My headset charge complete. Charge is doing that charge complete thing here with me. As again, thank you all so much for the support. I know we got some follows from Senor Cat, Flamaringo, Debamine. Thank you for the follows, as well as Spyro with the raid of 2. Thank you, Spyro. An absolutely amazing time. This should be a good series coming up again. A best of 5. Let's take a look at the lineups. I'm sure you already know them, but here they are anyways.
I will tell you from experience, having casted Winning for Dakota the past couple of weeks, watch out for Vector's, I would say, midfield presence. Pretty crazy midfield stuff from Vector. I don't know if you have any specifics about any of these players, but again, being able to see them the past few weeks, I've been very impressed with a lot of what they do, not just on the net, goals and saves, but everything in between. Winning for Dakota is an absolutely incredible team. And again, I'm not too familiar with Valhalla Deathwish, so I apologize, I don't have any base of knowledge on that.
Well, I can tell you about this Valhalla Deathwish team is it's always had the same captain, and that one being Zack Attack. A huge player here. He's been on this Valhalla team for a while, but these players that he is with have not. Saltbag and Hefty, I believe, are new players to this roster, at least new to my knowledge. I haven't seen this guy in a while. I mean, their season, though, has been going pretty well. Only one loss, that is to New Age Mavericks. But again, compared to the mights and the strength of Winning for Dakota, this match is not looking like one that Valhalla Deathwish have the advantage on.
I would definitely say so. It's been, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Sporty, but Winning for Dakota have only dropped a singular game, just one game the whole season so far. They swept the first 2 weeks, and they won it in 4 in the most previous week. So they're definitely looking to be a juggernaut of this league. I think this is Challenger 2v2s, correct me if I'm wrong, for Skyward series. So they're looking to be, if not #1, they're very close to #1 in the league right now. I would be a little bit worried for Valhalla Deathwish, but again, maybe I just don't know what the team is here that we're getting into. Maybe they are going to kind of rise to the challenge.
Yeah, of course. Again, a huge matchup coming up, but again, we have multiple matches coming up. Again, we had one earlier today with FTN Wild taking down Visual Esports Ascendant 3-2. Again, we're gonna have Winning for Dakota, Valhalla Deathwish. After this, we're gonna have Hocki Kagura in a 1v1 matchup. And then we're gonna have 2 more Skyward Series matchups: a 3v3 with OK versus Milky Militia Kings, and True Egoists versus Happy Sports Double Bubble. So again, a long night here on the stream. It's gonna be very late. This is a very late start time for us. Again, this first matchup, we only have 45 minutes to watch. It is a 2v2, so we are gonna be cautious of the time, but expect this series to be one exciting. I know, Crouton, you're letting us know whenever both teams have made it into the lobby, but again, this is going to be quite the series.
Absolutely, yeah. So far, no sign of anyone joining the lobby, but again, I hate to sound like a broken record, but I've just been so impressed at week by week with Winning for Dakota. Yeah, I'll tell you, they hurt my pride a little bit when they took out Nobu's Chargers, which is for those of you who don't know, Nobu's Chargers, that's Flying Narwhal and Porcupine Duck, who are my 3v3 teammates from SNRF way back in the IGL days.
I remember those days.
They brutalized them.
I remember those days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember those. Again, you're still kind of on that org as well, which is an interesting thing. Yeah, no, they made you a little sad, but to be fair, having seen Boltini for so long, having seen Eternal Vector for so long, having even seen their sub Master Potatoes, who hasn't played yet this season for this team for so long, having seen Zack Attack as well for a while, these guys, they all know what they're doing. This is not, these are players who are not unknown to the Rocket League scene. They have a lot of experience, and a lot of experience in the right places, and a 2v2 like this, definitely something that they are used to. These teams have been playing, have definitely been around for a while. Again, a huge match, as, again, we are going to get ourselves in this match as soon as possible, of course. Crouton, though, this is a series, though, again, it's going to be a lot of aggression, I think, from both these teams. I know Valhalla, Deathwish, our team that's pretty well balanced, but against what winning for Dakota does with their offense, they're going to have to respond with some offense of their own.
Yeah, if you want to hear about some offense, I've got some stats for you I can rattle off here for winning for Dakota. Listen to this. just stick with me here.
Okay.
Vector shooting 6 shots a match. That's pretty good. Like, you shoot 6 times a match. That's pretty well. 5.7 for Boltini Rome. And for the point spread here, 773 per game for Vector, 710 for Boltini. They're both up there in the stratosphere per game. For Valhalla Deathwish, again, the names on the spreadsheet are a little bit iffy, so I apologize if these names aren't correct, but they also have a few 700-point players. That's Saltbag and Zack Attack, way up there in the 700s. So they're definitely on a similar level, it seems, if you're just going off of the stats. By the way, Saltbag shooting over 7 shots per game, so the highest shooter in the lobby. I would definitely be watching out for Saltbag. But either way, like you said, it's going to be a very high-octane offensive match. No pun intended, of course, with the actual car octane.
No, of course, no pun intended here. But again, as you said, what's funny is that, like, we have, like, 3 different MVP candidates in this one lobby here. And it's a 2v2 lobby. Usually, you know, and what's funny is, again, it's 3, and 2 of them are literally on the same team. Winning for Dakota, both their starters are MVP level candidates, and will very likely be up at the MVP level at the end of the season if they continue what they're doing. For Valhalla Deathwish, same goes for them. I mean, you mentioned it. Again, the 2 players at the highest points are their starters, Saltbag and Zack Attack. I expect to see those 2 players taking it to the field. As we are, again, just getting really close to our match start time here, as this one should be interesting. A 2v2 best of 5 in the Skyward series. I forgot to actually get the team logos. Let me do that. There they are. There's our sponsors. Skyward series, you're next up. Gotta make sure that they're involved here somehow, as, again, getting ready for this matchup. Prediction poll, I believe, has been live for a while here, so I have a feeling the predictions are heavily favoring. I have not done a prediction poll yet. Let me do a prediction poll. I forgot to do that, actually, for all of you.
I'm going to do my best to not vote on a prediction poll since I am in the caster booth. I feel like that might be bad luck. I promise I won't vote for anybody.
I've got
4,000 points, but I'm not going to vote for anybody.
You're going to curse someone if you do it, Crouton.
Yeah, no, I promise I won't.
Yeah, and we do have a prediction poll up. We do have Valhalla Deathwish in here, as we are just waiting for winning for Dakota. It should be here any moments. Again, we really can't be too late for this match, so I have a feeling they're going to be here on time, as they should be. Again, reminder, this match is going to be one where we're going to immediately move into that 1v1 afterwards, so again, it's going to be an exciting match. I'm excited for that 1v1 as well. Kagura, Hocki. You really couldn't ask for much better, as I am hearing that there might be some issues here with the winning for Dakota side on getting everybody in the lobby again. But we'll see what happens here. I know they've been having some issues earlier today with some things, as you know, they're going to be a slight bit late to this match, but I hope not by much. As thank you for the follow, Saltbag. I should also say, big thing about this, we are going to be skipping some replays, because again, we have only 45 minutes, and 2v2s generally take a while. We are going to be skipping some replays, guys. Again, it's going to make the overlay look a little bit funny, because of all the transitions not really working properly, but that's just, that's what we're going to be doing here, just to make sure that everything runs smoothly.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will say, you talking about how 2v2 matches might be, you know, if they're high scoring, they can be very long. Let me tell you, these 2 teams, it's going to be high scoring for sure. I mean, we went over, you know, the 2 players that are shooting about 6 shots a match. Both players are winning for Dakota, and then Valhalla Deathwish, there's a player, Saltbag, shooting 7.5 shots per match. Offense is definitely gonna be the name of the game, and I think skipping replays is definitely gonna save you some heartache. So hope nobody minds that, but that definitely makes the most sense.
Yeah, again, we again, with the series coming right after us being a 1v1, we can't be too late. So we're going to make sure that everything is running well. As again, we are hearing from Winning for Dakota that they do have a player who is late. Again, an unfortunate situation. I think it's a Tunnel Vector actually who's late. We are going to see if we can get them in, hopefully, very soon. As, hey, everybody's in the lobby here, including their sub. We'll see, again, who actually plays, but with the fact that they have both their starters in here, I think we'll be good to go. Let's get this best of 5 started Croutondust. A best of 5, a 3-0 team, a 2-1 team. Winning for Dakota, have not lost yet, and they hope to keep it that way. But Valhalla Deathwish looking to slow down their run. Here we go, a best of 5 series.
And it is definitely going to be an uphill battle, I would say, for Valhalla Deathwish. Again, I don't know just how good this team can be. I've never really seen them, but I know exactly how good Winning for Dakota could be. We'll definitely see as this one progresses. This is already kind of a good start here for Valhalla Deathwish. It's going to be Saltbag getting this one off the back wall. A little bit of a double there. Definitely the good start that Valhalla Deathwish would be looking for against a monstrous team like Winning for Dakota. You couldn't have picked a better starting spot.
No, you couldn't have. A great slot here to start things off for Valhalla Deathwish. Again, as I said, they are the underdogs. But this match is supposed to be, I can't speak, was predicted to be very close for a reason here. And I have a feeling we're seeing those reasons right now. As Valhalla Deathwish currently holding a bit of a grip here on Winning for Dakota, but Boltini, this one out past the corner. Saltbag, stopped by Boltini. As now she's taking it down the field, looking in front for a Tunnel Vector, but that one is wide. Winning for Dakota, again, known for their offense, known for the pressure they can inflict. But in a situation like this, where they're coming in late, where they're coming in a bit cold, and definitely going to have to get them warm themselves up as the series progresses.
Absolutely, yeah. And as they warm up, I will tell you, as Vector's going to have to chase this one back. Good defensive posturing here. Watch out for those passing plays. You saw one almost get formed there across the field when it was Boltini to Vector. Once they start getting those really dialed in, it's a very dangerous offensive combo they have going. Speaking of dangerous offense, that one almost in. Saltbag will have no trouble turning that one away. Zack Attack now is going to have to make a play as Vector got a passing blow right back in towards the net. Here's Zack Attack now into his own corner. Up the wall he goes. Vector's beat in that same corner. Going for a bump there as well. This very fast-paced match already, but surprisingly low scoring as we head into the 3-minute and 30-second mark. It's just been one goal. Vector, nice touch away there to keep another goal off the net. Zack Attack now back into the own corner here, playing a little bit more defense.
Yeah, what's interesting about this match so far is, again, you talked about Valhalla Deathwish and Saltbag being kind of the shots leader of this group, and right now, Valhalla Deathwish definitely look like the better team. They're putting on more chances. It feels like Winning for Dakota. Again, it just doesn't feel like they're warmed up. Doesn't feel like they're really got their head in the game right now. Just trying to maybe learn a little bit on how to get themselves into that game mentality. But of course, you know, as soon as they get kind of heat up, that's what's scary about Winning for Dakota. They're a team where maybe some points they may look very beatable. Trust me when I say this, when they heat up, they're unstoppable. That's the very thing about this team. They're already pretty scary on their base gameplay. When it comes to their top tier gameplay, which is something that they can do at any point, at any time, that's when things get difficult. There's that one in front for Zack Attack. Oh, Deathwish up by 2.
And you're exactly right when you say Winning for Dakota is definitely a team you want to beat as early as possible. Don't give them a chance to kind of heat up, because like you said, once they really get going, it's hard to stop them. Valhalla Deathwish right now is doing a perfect job of keeping them down right now. You know, it's hard to get rolling when you're 2 goals down. I would say Valhalla Deathwish is doing exactly what they need to do, but Boltini Rome says, nuh-uh, here's a goal. I'm going to cut that lead right in half. And now you might start to get a little bit worried, though. That first goal might be, you know, when it rains, it pours. They might have just opened the floodgates here for Winning for Dakota. I'm not going to say I'm worried for Valhalla Deathwish. They've still got a pretty good grip on this one. I know it's a flimsy 1-goal lead, but they're looking really good on the field right now. But I would say they're going to have to really mitigate the amount of times that happens. It might seem dumb to say the less Winning for Dakota score, the better off, because obviously it's Rocket League. Of course, the less the other team scores, but you just can't let them get that momentum. And again, Valhalla Deathwish has been doing a really good job up until just now.
And they're still doing a good job. That one's missed by Tunnel Vector. Zack Attack, maybe an open nets. Boltini Rome has the block. Winning for Dakota want this one away. Midfield, Boltini, Mets, but Zack Attack now looking for offense again. Winning for Dakota, and to play a lot more defense this game than I think they've ever had to play this entire season so far. That's because Valhalla Deathwish They have the keys to success here. Saltbag, that's a strong clear. Boltini caught in no man's land. And Valhalla Death Wish up by 2.
I will tell you, as I kind of have the, inside track, because I've seen, most of the previous matches of winning for Dakota, this is definitely the hardest game one they've had in the whole season. Valhalla Death Wish, all credit to them. Saltbag and Zack Attack, they are taking the fight to what I would call probably the #1 team in the league here in winning for Dakota. They're looking fantastic right now. If they can just hold on to that, obviously they're going to be looking very good going into the next games. But with a minute 25 on the clock, this one is far from over. Only 2 down as well. Boltini Rome is going to cut that down again. As I'm talking about it, it happens exactly on cue. A minute 20 with 2 goals up is not safe when you're up against winning for Dakota.
And especially not when both these players can just do that. These players are known for having a pretty strong ground game. Not too surprised to see that one pulled out here for winning for Dakota, especially with Boltini. And what's crazy is Vector, he can do the exact same thing. Like, that's what's scary. It's not just Boltini Rome who's known for the dribbling, it's Vector too. And you have to be worried, because when they get space to dribble, they can just flick the ball wherever they please. You have to watch out on those dribble games from winning for Dakota.
Absolutely, yeah. It really is a double MVP team in winning for Dakota. And again, I'm more and more impressed with Valhalla Deathwish. That goal from Boltini, or both goals really from Boltini, are really putting a chink in the armor. But credit to Deathwish here. They're really holding on to this one. Now with less than a minute left, they do still find themselves in the lead, which is a lot more than I could say for the previous teams I saw, including my kind of home team favorite, Nobu's Chargers. That goal is going to be off the post. The third man now for Valhalla Deathwish turns that one away. They're going to be thanking the post for that one. Vector trying to get this one on. Shot will be just wide and high. Zack Attack now with good amount of boost, but not a lot of control there. The ball kind of got away from him there. It's Boltini now trying to get through. The 50 goes straight up. Boltini still coming back on this one, though. It'd be Vector to put it through the corner. Uh-oh, Saltbag won't get that touch. Can Vector make it awkward to the demo, and Boltini can't get there in time. 5 seconds now. Will Deathwish hold on here?
Well, we'll see. They have to keep it up at 0 here, but that's a good dunk from Zack Attack, and that should end game 1. Winning for Dakota have a lot of work to do this game, proving that Valhalla Deathwish definitely are a team you can't mess with, but again, we have seen some errors, some mistakes, some plays that can make you think, if you are a Winning for Dakota fan, that maybe, just maybe, there is still a chance for them to take over. But this is not a kind of series that will have that takeover aspect. You can already see there is clearly a bit of a difference in how Deathwish is playing versus how most teams are playing.
Absolutely, yeah. Valhalla, I think you might have said it verbatim earlier. They have the keys to success here. They've got whatever it takes to the magic mixture it takes to keep up with winning for Dakota. They seem to have it. Again, that is a lot more than I could say for the previous teams that winning for Dakota's come up against. I mean, I'm just kind of I'm blown away here by Valhalla Deathwish. Again, a team that was completely unfamiliar with, as quickly you've become the most impressive team I've seen in the past few weeks here to first and foremost really score evenly against winning for Dakota. But not only that, they get the win, and it's not even like it was a last second win. They held that lead the entire match. Very impressive stuff. We'll have to see in game 2 here, how will winning for Dakota cope with that? Because again, Valhalla Deathwish, like it or not, they have proven themselves to be just as dangerous as winning for Dakota.
They have. What was interesting about that game is it was a kind of a slow start for winning for Dakota. It really did feel like at the start of the game, they're just kind of trying to learn about what Valhalla Deathwish do, and well, now maybe they've learned a little bit more. As Boltini, that's an open net. Valhalla Deathwish did not pay attention. That one is pretty easy for them to shoot, because that's an easy one for Boltini, and 1 goal up for winning for Dakota, as Valhalla Deathwish left their nets kind of open.
Definitely, but again, it's winning for Dakota is going to be that team to take advantage of any mistakes here. Speaking of mistakes, is this one just going to be it? It's back-to-back goals here now. The defense was not back on this one. Zack Attack from his own end here. Beautiful touch here from basically his own quarter field, and it will fall uncontested all the way down into that winning for Dakota net. Tied up again in the first minute. Very high-scoring match if we keep on this, if we keep this pace up here. Well, a goal every 20 seconds at this point.
Well, that's the thing about twos. You can score at essentially any time. I mean, that's the thing about 2v2 matches. Again, they can be close. They can be a huge blowout. it just depends on what kind of a game it is, and so far, again, as expected, is quite even between these teams as Tunnel Vector, no touch there, as that one bouncing, Saltbag gets the clear out towards the corner. Winning for Dakota, gotta be careful because that net left open! Oh, but Zack Attacks hit the crossbar. A chance for Valhalla Deathwish. They, again, are finding ways to break through, but that shot might haunt him here as Boltini wants that one to go back the other way. It is saved. Zack now. Another quick shot from Zack Attack going towards that net! Eternal Vector keeps it out. Back and forth gameplay, both teams getting multiple chances to try to get that 2-1 lead.
The offense now just certainly shifting for winning for Dakota. You see Boltini roam all over that one. Shot coming in now. Saltbag with a quick 50 is going to keep that one out. In good form, too. You would have been saying late to that. It might have been a different story here. Saltbag again taking a nice shot there. It'll be Boltini. Sends it straight horizontal to the sidewall. Here's Zack Attack. Brings it right back in. The offense has shifted again. Pressure now mounting in favor of Valhalla Deathwish. Boltini with a bit of a fake there. Going to take this one across the field. Good amount of boost. Maybe going for that mid boost as well. Won't get the boost or the ball on that one. Here's Zack Attack, though, straight to the backfield. There's Boltini roam. Back on defense now. Gets demoed, and Saltbag is there for the shot. That is just really good placement for Valhalla Deathwish. Excuse me, I'm tripping over my own words here, but leaving Boltini in this 2v1. Zack Attack with a very precise demo. Didn't even touch the ball at all. And, of course, Saltbag with that positioning to make sure that goes in. Really good plays here for Valhalla Deathwish.
Yeah, such a great play from Zack Attack, not to give up on the play. Because the thing about 2v2 is whenever you're not involved in the play, you're probably doing something wrong. And Zack Attack, I mean, he'll find any way to get involved as he can here for Valhalla. I mean, everything he does is going to be important. He's only one of 2 players here, as now looking for the 50 on Eternal Vector. Couldn't get the dunk with it as well, but it still goes in favor of Valhalla. Boltini. Go for Boltini. Saltbag faked Boltini. Now 1-1 with Zack Attack. Oh my, Boltini roam. She did it last game. She does it this game. A little 1v2s. Valhalla Deathwish, you just can't contain a Boltini roam for long.
And that is a classic. If you look at all the classic follies, all the classic sayings, the top of the list is do not give Boltini the ball and some space, because that is exactly what happens. The beautiful control there. Takes it all the way up the field through 2 players. Here's Boltini again. Going to be next on the ball here. Good boost grab. Going right back into a dribble. Uh-oh. Is it going to be deja vu here? The angle not quite there, though. Saltbag does a good job defending that one away. Here's Vector trying to get something going offensive-wise here. Possibly a pass out to Boltini or just a shot there. I think if Saltbag wouldn't have gone up for that one, it might have been a shot incoming. Speaking of shots, this one definitely on net. Zack Attack will save that one away, though. Saltbag into the corner. That's a great defensive touch. Boltini, though, that speed right back on it through the corner. Saltbag with a touch out. Boltini with a touch back in, just lightning quick the offensive defense, and Zack Attack. What a clear there. That was looking pretty bad for the net for Valhalla Deathwish, but with that one touch, they now find themselves with a little bit of breathing room.
You complimented the defense of Valhalla Deathwish, but I must say, I cursed it. I absolutely cursed it there. We were complimenting their defense, but this one will find its way through off the back wall. That's a pretty tough read to make for Saltbag. Eternal Vector, no issues, taking the lead here for winning for Dakota here in Game 2. As again, the pressure only mounting, only getting greater here as Zack Attack. Go to the back wall, Boltini sends it away. Zack Attack trying to get involved as this one, an awkward bounce for Saltbag. He's got a backtrack, Eternal Vector. It is Saltbag who's looking midfield for Zack Attack off the back wall. Where's the follow-up? Not in time. Valhalla Deathwish was searching, but that play will not prove to be fruitful. Now in front of their own net. Awkward play, but Dakota's both missed. That's an open net for Saltbag and a tie game.
And those are the very rare mistakes you'll see from either of these teams. And unfortunately for both of them, the other team here, it's vice versa. Either of these teams will be able to quickly take advantage of any small mistake like that. That was a pretty big double commit. Speaking of mistakes, though, this is just going to be an open one. He puts it all the way to the left of the net here off this face-off. This is a beautiful face-off from Saltbag. Makes it very awkward for Boltini roam. And Zack Attack makes that angle as wide as possible there. Another good shot, but that is just unfortunate for winning for Dakota. Just when they were starting to get a hold of this a little bit, it's immediately slipped away. They find themselves in the hot seat once again. Here's Vector trying to get something going in the opposite direction here. That clear from Saltbag is going to beat Boltini roam. Now dangling in that backfield. Good 50 for Vector, but it's just Saltbag waiting on it. Vector goes for it again, but actually misses, and Boltini is demoed to the net. Luckily for winning for Dakota, that angle did not prove to be shootable for the Valhalla Deathwish hunting offense.
Yeah, but what's scary is that Valhalla Deathwish have been in this situation before. They're up by 1 with not that much time left, and they've held it. And they might try to do that again, as now trying to go for 1v2 is Zack Attack. Saltbag, maybe a shot to take. Yes, he finds it. Zack Attack doing so well as the spearhead, but he's not the one who's scoring. It's Saltbag, and you can see why he has so many shots when Zack Attack sets him up so easily.
Oh, absolutely. These setups from Zack Attack might be the most impressive thing I've seen in this lobby from the get-go. The bumps, the demos, just leaving the ball in the good spot we saw earlier when I think demoed Boltini and never even touched the ball. Just very precise demos. It's one thing to run around the field and get demos and bumps. It's another thing to do it at the perfect time every single time. Zack Attack definitely deserving of the MVP for that game. And of course, Saltbag, as you just said, we're seeing why Saltbag has so many shots. It is a dangerously, I would say, synergized offense here for Valhalla Deathwish. Winning for Dakota, not yet been able to cope. I'll be interested to see coming into game 3. I'll ask you, Sporty, what do winning for Dakota need to do? What is the change they need to make coming into this next game?
I really think a lot of the issues just feels like overall there's a bit of a slow pace from this side. I mean, there's so many plays that rely on both players being being super strong. I just feel like they're just not playing up to the level that you expected of. That we expect of winning for Dakota. But saying that again, they have again coming in late, coming in without much of a warm up. The first 2 games going to win for Valhalla Deathwish. We've seen Boltini Rome and Eternal Vector both win in reverse sweeps before on this stream. Do we see them do it here? It's not likely. But then again, neither is a lot of things, and these players know how to make magic happen. If there's any team that can get a reverse sweep, it definitely is winning for Dakota, as that's already a great start to game 3. Not even 15 seconds in, and already 1 goal up.
And you saw Boltini, I think, might have been peeking at the playbook from Valhalla Deathwish, going for that bump on net. Didn't quite connect, but definitely made things awkward in that backfield. Here's Zack Attack, though, the originator of the bump play in this lobby. Will this one be on? Not quite. It does post right off that back wall. I don't even think it touched the post. I think it was a little more off than that. Here's Saltbag trying to get past Vector. You're not going to get past Vector with that, let me tell you. Vector's defense is a little bit more high caliber than a straight dribble like that. Either way,
I love that calm. You're not going to get past the tunnel Vector with that. Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
I mean, it is sometimes how it feels, but I will say, when it comes to brick wall defenses, Valhalla Deathwish have done it a lot better.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely, the defense has been impressive.
And it hasn't even been like entirely based on goal line saves. You see a lot of those in 2v2s. What they do so well on defense is they prevent the plays from becoming dangerous. That's why winning for Dakota is having noticeably less shots than they usually do, although that's a brilliant pass. And that's a goal for Eternal Vector. I should stop talking about defense is playing so well. I think this is the second time in the series I've said that, and it's Dakota who scored while I've been praising Valhalla Deathwish, but that's just a beautiful pass from Boltini Rome. There has to be a total credit to Boltini. That is a beautiful, beautiful play.
Absolutely, the pass could not have been better, and of course, credit to Vector as well for catching that one. It was a pretty narrow angle there at the end, but completely cut both players out. You could not ask for a better pass than that. Speaking of passes, this one might pop off that back wall. Will be Vector shooting his own shot here, or Boltini with the follow-up off the back wall again. That one won't quite find the mark. Saltbag now will throw this one down the field. Maybe he has a mistake, though, as Vector now is all over this one with plenty of boost. Looking a little awkward, though. He gets past Zack Attack. Uh-oh. It's Saltbag versus Vector. Vector with a flick. Saltbag will get the save, though. Good patience there on the goal line. Speaking of that defense, once again. And what you said as well is they're doing a really good job of shutting down this highly offensive team in winning for Dakota at midfield, at quarter field. They're not letting them set these shots up. So, like you said, they don't have to make too many saves, but they're stopping it before they can even make a save. It's very impressive stuff we're seeing from both teams, but specifically the Valhalla Deathwish midfield play has been very impressive.
Yeah, but that midfield hasn't been able to produce on offense. Some of these shots are going wide. You just saw one there from Zack Attack that probably should have been on target, and you're starting to see that this, this loss of accuracy from Deathwish might start to become a bit painful for them if they can't stop, if they can't start getting better shots going. As Zack Attack not on. Boltini Rome with the dribble on Saltbag. Waiting for Dakota. In a situation they've never been in before, where they're now stuck in a place where they have to win. Zack Attack. Eternal Vector getting past one. He's got a one-on-one with Saltbag here. Vector. Now that shot was weak and uninspirational, but what really made it so, what made his shot so weak is because, again, they're shutting out down these plays before they become more dangerous. You saw Zack Attack go for the bump. He forced Eternal Vector to jump. That's exactly what they needed to do there to force his shot to become weaker than what it really could have been in that situation. Because that one could have very easily become the third goal for winning for Dakota. There not been a Zack attack waiting there to bump him out as now Saltbag. And get through Boltini Rome. Eternal Vector now. That one's weak. Zack attack sends it down the field towards that back goal. He wants the second touch. He almost got that one. But Valhalla Death Wish will have to search for another day as an demo from Zack attack. Saltbag, open net. He won't be missing those shots. Valhalla Death Wish again off a demo play. Find the net wide open.
And it certainly seems like deja vu. What is it, the fourth time we've seen the Zack attack demo into the Saltbag shot? I mean, if it works, it works, and it's working beautifully so far. Of course, they are still down 1 in this game here, but they've got a huge grip on the series now. Like you said, winning for Dakota are in the hot seat here. They've got to win this one, or they're going home with a loss here. The first black mark on their record this season. They've been playing stellar all season long, but they've come up against a team that just has their number here. Another demo from Zack attack, and it will be another shot in from Saltbag. It's raining demo. We need to name this play. We need to give this mechanic a name. It's the Zack attack demo into the Saltbag shot. We need an acronym or something.
It's the Zack attack. Literally, that is exactly what he's doing.
That's good. That's good.
That's exactly what he's doing. He is chomping down on winning for Dakota. He's going absolutely ballistic no matter what he can do. And now he's looking for a shot, albeit that one head toward a corner. And what helps him stem up like so well is the fact that he can have Saltbag shoot, but that one is an overcommit. Boltini Rome with an open net, winning for Dakota, back in the lead as a bad decision from Saltbag is now compounded to be even worse.
I do want to expand on what you just said. I think you made an excellent point. We've been talking about how impressive the demos are from Zack attack, but having a teammate like Saltbag, oh, good save there, speaking of Saltbag, having a teammate like Saltbag that you can trust to make a shot and you can freely just go all in on a demo play, it's got to be a huge confidence booster to be able to go for those plays, and they work this often. Huge credit to Saltbag for always hitting the mark on these demo plays. I think they're shooting like 5 for 5 on those demo plays. Speaking of shots, though, that is just in for free. Boltini's gonna snipe one from midfield. Good lord, not even midfield. That's quarter field.
You don't want to make a mom angry because that's exactly what happens when you do it. They come back with a vengeance. Boltini Rome not leaving Valhalla Death Wish out of the discussion. And this one, man, this one is going to be something interesting as Boltini now wants to try to make that 5. Saltbag with the block. Eternal Vector coming in. Valhalla Death Wish did double commit in front of their nets, but they are able to keep that one wide here as here comes Saltbag. The shot. Boltini has the block. Saltbag still near it. Off the corner. Valhalla Death Wish leaving the potential of a sweep out of the realm of possibility, but waiting for Dakota, stacking their defense, challenging aggressively, and this one looks like it might be over here in Game 3 as Valhalla Death Wish. They're gonna have to look to Game 4 to see if they can win this series.
And with just now 7 seconds on the clock, I think you're exactly right. This one might be chalked. This Game 3 might be chalked here for Death Wish, but they put up a heck of a fight here. But the Boltini Rome and Vector connection here has really taken off. It seems they're finally starting to get warmed up, and not a second too soon. Almost a little bit too late for them, but better late than never, they always say. But I want to talk about that Saltbag Zack attack demo play one more time. That is the play. That is, if you want to make clips of the Saltbag Zack attack tag team demo play, I mean, you'll have a 10-minute video at this point of just clips of them doing that exact shot. It's beautiful every time.
Yeah, of course. We're gonna go into Game 4 here again, making sure that we get these series to you all as quickly as possible. Reminder: as soon as the series is over, we're gonna be going to a 1v1 Kagura versus Kagura versus Hocki. I just had a little bit of a hiccup there as winning for Dakota. Already trying to make the start the run to a reverse sweep, but it's gonna be very difficult. This Game 4 will be a lot more telling on how they can do, but Boltini Rome just a lot stronger. A perfect start 12 seconds in.
I mean, just bulldoze that back line. That is how you get a possible reverse sweep going here. They've got momentum from last match, and they are carrying through. Speaking of carrying through, that 50 goes right through. Now Boltini Rome trying to get that one at. Can't quite do it, and Vector was not there to return that one, but you can't blame Vector there. You can't always bet on a 50. It's 50-50, literally. Here's Boltini Rome, though. That shot's not 50-50. That is a missile into the net. Boltini Rome has come alive in a big way. Better late than never once again.
Because again, what a great start here. Boltini Rome sniping the back corner, winning for Dakota, already up by 2. A huge resurgence coming into game 4. Whatever it was that they were having issues with in those first 2 games, those issues aren't plaguing them right now, that's for sure. Their confidence back to its usual level, and we're seeing Valhalla Death Wish unfortunately having to face the wrath of what winning for Dakota can do when they're playing well, and that is shot after shot, and no matter who is on top of you, it's really tough to keep them out. As now Death Wish, they were able to keep it close last game, but they're gonna have to try to do the same thing here because with 4 minutes left, it's already not going on very well for them. They haven't even, I think, registered a single no, they've registered at least 1 shot so far, but not very memorable plays, as winning for Dakota is trying to pave the way to a 3rd goal. As that one, Boltini Rome's backflipped. That's gonna bounce its way in for Saltbag. Boltini Rome. Oh, the dead zone hurt so badly there for them because that one will just fall in. Oh, that one, you hate to see the backflip. As Valhalla Death Wish, well, they'll be happy to see it there. They get themselves on the board here.
And we'll cut the lead right in half here. Vector now is gonna have to make a play off of that face-off. Good catch here, but the return shot not good. Couldn't quite get any power on that or any loft at all. Here's Boltini Rome, though. Look at Boltini go. Can't quite get past Saltbag. Again, that defense from Deathwish is very impressive all match. Especially, like you mentioned, that mid is very impressive, but if they're going to be able to stop that, that's what I'm talking about. Being able to stop that play. And Zack Attack stops a 2 in a row. I'm telling you, that defense, Zack Attack can demo, and Zack Attack can hold the line in the backfield. Boltini Rome's got this one for free, though. Only so many miracles Zack Attack can pull out.
Well, welcome to the caster curse, Crouton. We were waiting for it. Here it comes. Now, that was an incredible double save from Zack Attack, but unfortunately, he can't stop our 3rd shot. And winning for Dakota, reinstate that 2-goal lead. As Boltini, I think she has all 3 goals so far. You know, when I said don't make a mom angry, I meant that as kind of like sarcasm, but I seriously think we should start living by that motto. Do not make this mom angry. She does not like this situation, and she'll do everything she can to get this team back. As this one in front for Zack Attack. Oh, they've hit the post here. Still a follow-up from Zack Attack. Eternal Vector jumps in the way, winning for Dakota, panicked on defense, but they get the ball out, and now they're trying to go the other way. Some close calls on defense, but close calls or not, there's still a 2-goal differential.
Another demo there on the field. This time it came from Saltbag, though. I think that might be the... Oh, no. I'm trying to talk about the demo plays, and Vector says, hey, talk about this goal real quick. Good lord. How exactly did this one go through? You see Saltbag go for boost there.
Now, I will say, well, I like the little moves from Zack Attack. That did cost him the goal there, because he took a very long time to turn. I love that he's like a little flare. He's doing a little flare to try to get that 50, but... that's a position where you should be doing a half flip and not whatever that 180 spin is. Again, I love dance moves, but now is not the time. Although Saltbag, clinical, that is straight down the field. Gave winning for Dakota absolutely no chance of stopping that one. Valhalla Death Wish, again, keeping themselves within arm's reach.
Really good angle there to kind of, like you said, keep in arm's reach, kind of stunt that momentum if you can. You've got to do something to slow these 2 down right now. They're seeming unstoppable. Is Boltini Rome. Speaking of being unstoppable, that one going towards the net. Zack Attack will be able to stop it this time, though. Speaking of Zack Attack, now going down the field, but with Vector in the net, you can't worry about much. Well, that 50 is going to be beautiful. Saltbag, though, beat over the top by Boltini Rome. That defense for winning for Dakota now coming alive in full effect. Here's Zack Attack. Once more talking about defense off his own back wall here. Looking for that double. Can't quite get it. And Vector will touch it out to Boltini. Saltbag is waiting in the wings, though. Will be next on this one. Saltbag not able to get past Boltini, though. The outplayed entirely in that corner. This one now rolling across the front of the net. Vector will touch that one into the corner. The corners are getting a little messy here for both teams. It's kind of getting caught here. Finally, we get a break. Well, we're right back into another corner, but this time is the orange corner. So we'll take the change of venue here.
For Dakota. Things are starting to look very much up for them. While they haven't scored in a while, they don't have to. It's up for Death Wish to do that. And, well, Death Wish, well, they do have Saltbag and Zack Attack, who have both proven that they can be shooting masterminds. Winning for Dakota, trying to just get their way through piece by piece. Eternal Vector, I thought he actually had that shot for a moment. Off the ground, almost a double tap in. It would have been a very impressive goal for the winning for Dakota captain, but still, look at this. They're just charging in the battle. Boltini Rome off the back wall. Zack Attack keeps it wide. Boltini still on it. Saltbag caught in a bit of a weird situation on the corner with no one behind him. Oh, Death Wish playing good defense, but it's not defense they need. They need offense and need that ball out of their half now.
Sporty,
beautiful from
I'm
Saltbag.
disconnected from the lobby, so you're gonna have to take over.
Oh dear. Well, while he's having this guy neck next to you, that's a beautiful shot from the Saltbag. Valhalla Death Wish only one away from tying this one up. We're gonna get Crouton back in. He should join in any moment. Let me know whenever you're back in Croutondust as running for Dakota. Now he's cut, but in a scary situation here. Only a 1-goal difference. Their offense hasn't really had to work too much in a while, so they're gonna have to get things back up as Saltbag, with all 3 goals so far, trying to get a 4th. Boltini, awkward, but that's still in front. Saltbag, oh, he's missed the net. That one was open for him. Valhalla Deathwish, you don't get many chances like that. And Saltbag wasted it. Not much time left here. They gotta get at least one more shot going for them. Saltbag with the clear. Zack attack now towards that back wall. Eternal Vector still in front. Dangerous position. Zack attack. A backflip. Eternal Vector trying to keep it airborne. Boltini Rome sending it up. But not away. Now it will be. We're going to game 5. Is Crouton, you back in?
No, I'm having to reset my whole app here. I'm watching the stream though. I got to see the last few seconds of that one. Very close stuff, and the reverse sweep is very much alive. I was impressed. Just being able to hold on like that. It was very brutal. The way Valhalla Deathwish really came out against, again, what I would call the #1 team in the league. First 2 matches were pretty brutal for them, but credit to winning for Dakota. They've held on the whole time, and they're holding strong. Going into game 5 here, the reverse sweep is possible. You gotta hope though, if you're voting for Valhalla Deathwish here, you've gotta hope that they can put a stop to this, tsunami of momentum that winning for Dakota has right now.
Here we go, game 5. Croutondust is disconnected. But this series, we might see Boltini have her 2nd reverse sweep in 2 days. It'd be quite the impressive matchup. She had one again last night on Striker, yeah. And now, already a great start. Eternal Vector by himself. The dribble is beautiful. The play, absolutely pristine. Eternal Vector off to an amazing start for winning for Dakota. That is...
I will tell you, I'm getting to see like the delayed version of this by watching your stream. That was an immaculate dribble. I'm gonna have to, you might have to take over for a minute. I'll let you know when I'm back. But right now, I'm having all kinds of trouble. I apologize for that.
It's all right, Crouton. It can't be a sporty stream without some scuffed caster action between you and me, I guess, as we have this happen a lot, don't we? Where just something has to go wrong, right? That's always how it works here as Saltbag. No boost, trying to get past both. Double commit from winning for Dakota, but their defense won't be too heavily tested yet, as now even Zack attack can't get through. Saltbag on full boost, but that touch goes behind him. Well, he may have good shooting. That touch will not be one he'll want to look at, as now going midfield. Boltini Rome challenged by Zack attack. Saltbag trying to hold the offense, winning for Dakota, up by 1, but their defense is going to be tested heavily as Eternal Vector trying to do it again. Zack attack with the save, winning for Dakota. A lot of work to do as Crouton. I think you're back in, aren't you?
I am back, thankfully. I was worried I was going to miss this final, this 5-game thriller here. Here's Boltini Rome, though, as I'm speaking, on the ball once again. It's been a while since I've got to see Boltini Rome here, as I was caught out in the middle of nowhere. My whole Rocket League went down, but we are back. Crouton is back, thankfully. Here's Eternal Vector, though. That shot almost in. It's a good save away by Zack attack way up there. Good early challenge. Here's Saltbag now clearing this one way downfield. Boltini having to chase this one. Good boost grab. The defense looking a little shaky on that one. The crossbar is going to grab it again, though. That's heartbreaking.
And that was open for Zack attack. Well, he may not be he may be no Saltbag on his shooting. That is one he should be putting in. Winning for Dakota. We're just given a gift there with that miss. That's now Saltbag trying to make amends, but that shot is little more than a weak response here as Valhalla Deathwish. And they really were given a chance there, and they did not make the most of it. Saltbag again. This time, saved by Eternal Vector, winning for Dakota. We see how far back they're sitting. There's a couple double commits on defense that can make you a little worried if you're a winning for Dakota fan. But so far, again, their defense has held up here in Game 5. Although only 1 goal up, this lead is not going to be very safe.
Oh, absolutely. 1 goal up against oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Might be 2 goals up here. That one will it clear the danger zone? It will for now. But absolutely, 1 goal up in this series is not safe, especially with Valhalla Deathwish. They've got that nasty streak in them. They've got the ability to score. We see it right there. Look how close Boltini was of putting this one too high here. Almost got the save out, but that will be tie game here. Exactly half the match has elapsed. You could not ask for a better series right now. Game 5, halfway through, we're all tied up. This one might break the tie here. If the back wall double can get there, it will. Eternal Vector cannot be stopped.
He really can't be. He is just trying to do anything he can for winning for Dakota. To try to muscle this win. This has not been their best series yet, but even so, you know, they're still bringing the fight, bringing the action, but so is Valhalla. That one, again, off the post. They are just millimeters away from that net. Waiting for Dakota. Man, they gotta be thanking that post afterwards. If they get this win, that post just saved them as Boltini gonna make it free. Zack attacks awkward, but he does get the block. Great patience.
Really good patience there. That's a super awkward ball. Boltini, I think, had the right idea, making that really chunky on the bounce. Here's Saltbag, though. You gotta watch out when Saltbag has the ball. Eternal Vector shuts it down early. Taking notes from that midfield defense that we mentioned earlier from Deathwish. Here's Vector, though. We'll get off of defense. We'll talk about offense here. Can he get this one center for Boltini? Not quite. Zack attack will clear it away, but it's Boltini roam all over it off the sidewall now. What can Boltini do? A little bit of a miscue there on the sidewall, but still on offense here as Vector's waiting at midfield, trying to keep that pressure. A little bit of a team bump is going to go right in. That is unfortunate for winning for Dakota. A little bit of a miscue, as I mentioned earlier. We saw off the sidewall and then a little bit of a team bump as well. We are all tied up now with exactly a minute later from when the last tie was, where we're at 1:30 on the clock here.
Winning for Dakota. With their backs against the wall again and again and again this game. And really, who's going to bring out the magic now in this game? There's so many players, so many options. Boltini in front. Eternal Vector. That one saved by Saltbag. Just a minute left in this one. And really, it couldn't have been much closer than this. Reverse sweep potential here for winning for Dakota, but for all Deathwish, they want this series to be over. They had the chance of a sweep. Winning for Dakota gave them something to worry about. And now with a minute left, there's just so much tension here. Zack attack. That one, is that just in? It's off the crossbar. Saltbag. That one is weak. Boltini Rome has the clear. Winning for Dakota. Get the clear on Valhalla. Deathwish. Eternal Vector misses his opportunity. We had a minute before, now only 30 seconds. It feels like next goal will be the one to win it. Boltini, double tap, looking for Eternal Vector. Saltbag has the block. Eternal, though, quick angle shot. Zack attack with another block on defense. Every save being so important for the success of Valhalla. But their defense being tested. Boltini, and it's Saltbag again. The saves coming through. There's Saltbag. That shot. Blocked. Demo. Boltini Rome has the clear. Zack attacks missed. It's going down. This one will stay on the ground. Oh, maybe not. That's off the back wall. Eternal Vector, though, he won't let it happen. We're going to overtime.
Game 5 overtime, Sporty. This is unbelievable. And then what's on the line here is a reverse sweep and a perfect season. Not perfect season, but an undefeated season. For winning for Dakota. Is this Vector going to end this one with a doozy? Not quite. That would have been a flashy way to end it. But Zack attack there, you see once again that kind of quarter field defense stunting that offense a little bit there. Boltini Rome now in a bad way. Good defense there to get that one towards the corner. Speaking of that corner, now going through the corner here, Saltbag is going to be beat on that play. Well, not quite. Saltbag still does get a touch across. Here's Boltini, though, right back on it. It's Saltbag and Boltini, a 1v1 now. Eternal Vector will get involved. Here's Boltini, sends that one straight through the orange corner. Bounced off there. Uh-oh, heading straight back to net, but Vector is back. No need to worry. Good catch here from Vector. Uh-oh, Vector's got room, but not really. Saltbag was up there a lot quicker than I was expecting. That is a good way to shut down Vector.
Yeah, so far, I mean, it's just back and forth. No team taking any crazy opportunities as Boltini Rome, another play off that sidewall that, again, looks scary, but we have not really seen these teams execute in this overtime, and you can't blame them for that. I mean, when there's so much pressure, when there's so much on the line, you blame them for feeling a bit of the nerves as Eternal Vector, who takes his time on that one, does allow Zack attack to potentially have a 50-50. Is that clear? Straight to Saltbag, but his touch straight to Boltini Rome. Waiting for Dakota. Still can't get offense. Saltbag. That goes the chance to end it. I mean, you're seeing chances. There's now an overcommit. Open net. Down the field. Boltini Rome just has to walk it in. Winning for Dakota. A reverse sweep to start off the night. What a performance indeed.
You've got to feel so bad for Valhalla Deathwish. So close on that one. You saw Saltbag just barely off on that shot, and it was a bit of a double commit, like you said, a double overcommit, really. Really unfortunate ending for Valhalla Deathwish, but huge congrats to winning for Dakota, completing that reverse sweep against, again, a team in Valhalla Deathwish who I wasn't familiar with, but I'm definitely familiar now. What a fantastic team, a fantastic series. And I'd say thanks to all 4 players for putting on a fantastic show. How many times can I say the word fantastic, Sporty?
I don't know how many times you can, but what a match. And that is also the end of your night here with me, Crouton. I'm happy that you got to join me, though, for the start of the night action. But we got a lot more matches to come up. We got a 1v1 coming up. But again, any last words you want to say, Crouton? Anything you want to shout out? Anything you want to say here before we got to move into our 1v1?
Just a big congrats again for winning for Dakota, for continuing their undefeated season. And a big thanks to Sporty for letting me come on and co-cast this with him. It was an absolute blast. Thanks to everybody in chat for showing support to your favorite team. And I will catch you guys the next time I'm around.
Again, thank you, Croutondust, for joining us. Again, the night is just going to keep on going. It's just going to keep getting crazier and crazier. We have a 1v1 coming up next. It's going to be insane. Hocki, Kagura. It's going to be nasty. As again, just waiting on it. We're going to make sure we got the series set up. They should be adding me in any moment here. As again, we'll be adding them into the lobby here. Again, a 1v1 coming up here between both these teams. As I've got to make sure we actually update this stuff. Here we go, again, a new series. 1v1 show match. Hocki, Kagura. I mean, this should just be a lot of fun here. Oh my goodness, I can't type. Here we go. I gotta make sure that. Let me. Who versus who? Hocki versus Kagura. Both these guys on X35 Esports, if you guys know that org. So again, that is where you might have recognized these guys. They've actually been on the stream a lot. Hocki is currently on X35 Quantum. Kagura is on X35 Ignite. Again, we will be getting another best of 5. As I've got to make sure that I get everything out here for you all. Again, what a night, what a start as well. A reverse sweep, another one on the stream. And again, it's also the same person, Boltini, who's gotten both of them in the last 2 days. That's incredibly impressive. Again, what a performance indeed. But we're going to be quickly moving on to our next match. Let me quickly make sure we actually get this match ready. Again, we're just trying to get things ready and started here for this 1v1. But again, afterwards we're going to have some interesting matches. As again, this should be quite the series. I'll show you, I guess I could show you the lineups. It's not really much, it is a 1v1 after all, but there are lineups for this. It's Hocki and Kagura. There's only one player on both these teams, so that's what we're working with here is 1v1. Let's get them in here for this one. Again, we are going to skip some replays, just so that, again, we can make things a bit quick and easy for us all here. As there you go, again, best of 5, 1v1. To make sure we get ourselves in. Again, we're having to move over pretty quickly for this one, but here we go. Here we go, 1v1 match coming up. As here we go, 1v1. We are moving right in. It's Hocki, it's Kagura. It's an exciting matchup in front of us. 2 strong teams. 2 players that know exactly what they're doing in this series, as it will be Kagura who gets the first goal. As I should also say, let me make sure I can actually get that prediction ball. I think I forgot to do that. There we go. A 1v1 of some epic proportions. We're back in it, everybody. Sorry about that again, delay on that. We got the prediction poll up as I see a couple falls coming in. I'll name you all as soon as I find some time to do so. But so far, again, both these players pretty high level. I don't know these players' 1-4 ranks. I do know their 53 ranks though are like GC3. These guys are very high level. And again, they're both on the same org as Kagura. He's off to an amazing start. That flick's incredible. Oh, but Hocki's kept it out. Kagura maybe could have sat there, maybe a little too cheeky from him. He should have just put it in because Hocki will go down the other length of the field. And this goal is his. As you're going to be, again, skipping replays here just to make sure this game goes by quicker. It's Kagura and Hocki. Even scoreline. Hocki now on a 1v1 play, but that one is wide. And so far, you can already tell the pace to play. These guys want to be fast. They want to be mechanical. Not too surprising if you've seen these guys in 3v3s. Both of them are very high mechanical players. So again, not surprising to see them go for those kind of plays against each other. Just see what they do with them as that's open. That's an easy shot for Hocki. A miss off the back wall from Kagura. Hocki's now up 2-1. And Kagura going for a delayed kickoff. We'll see what he does with that one as now Hocki going to play defensive as Kagura's got the block. Bouncer for Hocki. He's got that dribble. Even got a flip reset. I can't believe he's actually going for that. Says yeah, Kagura not too pleased with that showing, and well, he will again play the slow game here. Hocki, well, he has in the lead, and that slow game can maybe milk up some time. More importantly, he just wants to get some goals to make sure he's up by a stronger lead, by a better margin. Hocki, I mean, continually making things tough for Kagura. Now he's one-on-one. Dribble, flick near post. Oh, that's a great block from Kagura, jumping so quickly to get there. Does not let it go in easily, as we have kind of gone a long time of time without a goal. We'll see if that stays that way. As Kagura, and save off that crossbar. Hocki doing well to maintain offense, but his boost total starting to run a little low, but that's a huge, huge misplay from Kagura. He doesn't get the flick, meaning Hocki can still keep offense, but he is going to leave here. Both teams will replenish their boost totals. Now, maybe time for Kagura to do what he wants. A heavy flick. Hocki, does he have it? Yes, he does, just barely. Although he didn't get a lot on it, so even then, that was mostly just due to Kagura's flick being so powerful. It's Hocki now. Can do one of his own. Kagura, one won't be too hard to maintain as game one. Only running with some momentum. That's a good flick from Kagura. That one is on, and that one is in. That is beautiful. Oh, that is nasty from Kagura. We gotta watch that one again, because that flick was powerful. Not much else you can really say, except that we've been waiting so long to see a goal, and if that's the goal that goes in, that's a beautiful goal. I want to see more of that. I do like 1v1s that are low scoring, just because it makes every goal that much more impressive and that much more important. Many 1v1s can easily devolve into a bit of a one-sided, maybe a bit of a blowout, or just a high-scoring match, and I'd love to see matches where kind of that isn't the case, because so many players love to be high-scoring. I mean, it's a pretty useful playstyle in ones, but being defensive can have its merits too, as that's a good bounce dribble! And Hocki slots it in the top left corner! Oh my, Hocki! I mean, you saw what he was going for, but even then, Kagura, he was covering the net very well. He was actually covering the right side of the net as well. He was on that left post, hugging it, and even then he couldn't get the block as Hocki, a perfect shot in that top left corner. Kagura stands no chance at stopping that. Now Kagura, again, trying to get the fake. He's got the dunk too. He kind of forced that one in. It was a weird play from Kagura, but he doesn't mind it. Means he gets a goal from it. He's keeping it close. Is that one? Bit of an awkward bounce win for Kagura, but Hocki face him down. As dribble, Kagura puts it in. Another great goal from these players. Again, they're only scoring top-tier goals. I usually skip a lot of replays in ones, but not this one, because, I mean, just look at the control from Kagura. That's beautiful from Kagura. Seriously, you don't see players do that often. While it's happening, I guess I could also thank some other follows coming in from Nixtaderg, Victachui, and Trend RL. Thank you for the follows. Again, I haven't had a lot of time to thank you all, but now's the time to do this. Hocki. Dribble coming in, but that one's wide. Again, reminder, thank you for the follows, you all. Thank you for joining the sporty stream, for making this a fun part of your day, as that's a good flick from Kagura. Catching Hocki, jumping early, and he will let it bounce its way in. Kind of slow it too. He didn't really do much on that, but he does give himself a 2-goal lead. No player's been able to do that, I think, so far this game, but Kagura does it here. Now, how long will he hold that lead is the better question. Because Hocki, he's not too keen to keep it that way. A slippery set. Hocki. Musty. Ooh, he's not going to get that double tap, though. That Musty flick, a little too powerful, as now bumped into this one. He's running on low boost. He's got to be careful from the demo from behind here, because Kagura is looking for him. I mean, you could already see he sensed that demo from a mile away, knew that he had to jump out of the way of that one, as now she's down Kagura. Hocki, little success there. It's in a situation where he might start to have to challenging here. That's an open net, though. Oh, and Hocki's just missed it. That is one you can't be missing, Hocki. Oh, and that could have kept him in this one, but instead, Kagura has no problem with that one, as in fact, he'll just outplay him here and waste all the time left. Game 1 will go to Kagura, as Hocki will let the time tick to 0. Kagura wants one more goal, though. Flip for resets. Dribble! Hocki won't let him. Game 1 ends in Kagura's favor. It is, again, only Game 1. We'll see just what else he can do here, as he'll be moving quickly on to Game 2 here. As somewhat low scoring, not super low scoring, but is still relatively low scoring here, as these players definitely not finding that as often as maybe they want to, but they don't really mind. As long as they're getting themselves some good plays, some good leads, they'll just keep doing it as best as they can. Kagura off to a good start in the series. I mean, so far we're seeing both these players super high mechanical plays, a lot of heavy risks on going for solo plays, going for plays that one might consider clipping. I mean, for these players, it's pretty normal. They're at such a high level, like the GC2, GC3 level. But again, the simple plays are also going to help him here as Hocki. Well, that was quick. 10 seconds in. The flick right over Kagura. And the scoring starting for Hocki in this game, well. We'll see how long this series is. Again, 1v1s, they can be long. We'll see just how long it will be, as Kagura, that's a bad challenge from Hocki. He should know better than the challenge in that corner, because that is open. He does get back, though. Kagura never shot that. Hocki just being given a free out here, because Kagura should have scored there. Hocki now. Flip resets. Fake. Kagura was reading it, says now. Oh, he's overshot that one. Hocki. We'll see what he does. The fake play? Yeah, Hocki with the fake. Never went for the flick. Always knew what he was doing. And a 50-50 Hocki gets through Kagura. Trying to rally back here in this series. There's Kagura, one-on-one here. That's a good flick near post. 3 goals inside the first minute. I know how he said last game was low scoring. This game may not be, as we've already got 3 goals. And yeah, that is... Reminder, last game we had 8 goals total combined from both these teams, so already to be near halfway at that amount this early might be a sign of what's to come. Who has this one? It is Kagura. He's on no boost. He's somehow fast to it. Gonna take the ball here, but we'll also take that demo. As Quantum Hocki has the dribble. Kagura a little close to that one. He's getting demoed again. Hocki ruthless. Now it's just time to solo play. Or I might just shoot it. Yeah, he's just gonna shoot it. All right then. I call the solo play. That's not exactly what he wants to do there. He's just gonna shoot it right off the demo. He knows that Kagura's on low boost. And I'm happy to see that kind of work being done here. Is Hocki with a side wall. You're looking for that pinch. Kagura. A weak touch from Kagura. And Hocki gets the clear. As that one, Hocki, can he put it in? No, he's hit the post. Almost had the speed there on Kagura, as Kagura will let that 50-50 go. Still letting Hocki do his thing. Hocki really jumpy. He's really trying to get everything here. And you can see him continuously making contact with that ball, making life difficult for Kagura, who wants just a little bit of space. But Hocki, not letting him. Kagura has to kind of wait for his opportunities. As that dribble, again, a block from Hocki, who's on a very nice boost total. Kagura again, Hocki. You're seeing a lot of these close angle shots as we saw 3 goals in the first minute now. Only 1 goal in the last minute. As Kagura, they get one back here at him, but Hocki is just not letting him have it. The challenges, the speed, Hocki has it, but he did get demoed. Kagura has an open net. As Outlaw with the raid, how you doing, Outlaw? Welcome in, man. How was your stream? Hopefully it was fun. We just had one match earlier, a Skyward Series match between... a Skyward Series match between winning for Dakota and Valhalla Death Wish, ending in a reverse sweep for winning for Dakota, meaning that Boltini Rome has now, I think, become the second person on my stream's history to ever win in 2 reverse sweeps. As Hocki now up by 2. We are in a 1v1, 135 esports 1v1 between Hocki and Kagura. Again, hopefully everything is going well for you all there from Outlaw Stream. Again, thank you for the raid, my friend. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well, as we are again a pretty evenly matched 1v1. Kagura currently losing to Hocki in this game, but he does have the series lead. It's Hocki. Ooh, got baited, but still challenging. Again, he's making things really annoying for Kagura. It is not so easy to get around Hocki when he just continues to challenge over and over again. Kagura's having a really tough time reading that. Because in so many situations, it looks like he knows that when Hocki's challenging, yeah, there's nothing he can really do, because Hocki will just challenge again, and he's just going to keep the ball away from Kagura, as Kagura the sidewall, making life a little more difficult for Hocki, but he does have the chance here to score. That shot, though, will not be much to test Kagura, as Kagura flip resets. Oh, Kagura! I mean, both these players have been going for it all series long. But that is just a brilliant flip reset. We've been seeing them go for it. They put it in. It's been a whole minute of us waiting. But the goal comes, and, I mean, it couldn't have been much better than that. As it is Hocki who is taking the dribble here. Also trying to take his time. Cookser pinch. Oh, no way. No way. Oh, he's done it. Hocki's done the Cookser pinch. Oh! Oh my! I mean, when you take it to the wall like that, so many people think, why not just pinch it? But it's so difficult to angle those ones. Hocki, though, no problem. Oh, that is such a good goal. I love to see goals like that. They're so unorthodox. You don't see them often. You see the flip resets, the double taps. Those happen, but the Cookser pinches, that's a rarity that you just don't get to see often. We get to see it here from Hocki, although, unfortunately for him, it doesn't make this game any easier for him. He's in a really tough position. Now, Hocki, saved by Kagura. Kagura the other way, up by Hocki. Kagura, bounced by Hocki again, it's just over and over, 50-50. Won by Hocki, over. And I'm surprised that he hasn't had a bigger lead here, because Kagura isn't well at transitioning as that one. Though, it will be less than favorable for Kagura, as nothing really happened from that play. Hocki now. Kagura, maybe a little burst of speed. Hocki, oh, he's missed this! That's open for Kagura! And Hocki has just given away his lead! Oh no, Hocki, that's a he won't want to see. We're going to be seeing it anyways, because that one... Oh no. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to have it happen. For Hocki, that's an absolute nightmare of a goal to give up. Kagura is slowly pulling his way back. Series kept pretty even as Kagura dribble around Hocki, but Hocki won't be so nice. Just needs to make sure that he doesn't do whatever he just did there again. Because now this touch. Kagura, Hocki, you can already see playing a little more nervously. But Kagura is using up so much boost. Hocki has definitely had boost control this game. I'd be interested to see who has used more boost. I would assume it would be Hocki. As Kagura, Hocki challenges. He's hit it wide. Kagura, final 10 seconds. Does this one take the lead? Yes, it does. 3 seconds left. Kagura, maybe he could have wasted a little more time. But he has pulled back. 1v1 comebacks, we've seen them happen before, but we see it here as this one will hit the ground and stay that way. Kagura now up 2-0 in the series. Hocki now being forced to have to watch his opponent is now on match points. Wow, Busquets actually favored Kagura in that one, against my better judgment. And here we go, game 3. Kagura. I mean, he is staring at a very, very good scoreline. Couldn't have had much better than this, could he? He's up by 2, he just needs one more. We'll see if Hocki can maybe battle back. In this stream, we have seen one reverse sweep in the past in a 1v1. That one was between Kara and Avalanche. Kara winning in that one, I believe. Now, do we see Hocki maybe try to do that same thing here? He's gonna have a tough road, though. Kagura has been able to keep up with him, and in some chances, just get those chances that favor him, as that's a good shot. Hocki with a good save to respond. Already 15 seconds have gone by. Still no goals, but Hocki, this should be on. It will be. 10 seconds. 1 goal for Hocki. He's always started off these games so fast, so great. He knows how to really make Kagura annoyed. It is by a lot of challenges, a lot of really rough plays that Kagura hates to see, where Hocki just challenges he doesn't ultra challenge so much, more so he just challenges when he knows that he can. Kagura, who's a little bit more patient, is now going for the bump. Oh, he's got it. Kagura's got that bump all day long. As soon as Hocki sees what he's doing when he's going straight on the net, I mean, he already knows what is happening, and even then, you cannot stop it. Kagura, we haven't seen an aerial bump yet this whole series, but he'll pull one out here. And it is a tied game. And here we go. A 1-1 scoreline. Kagura, again, with a huge lead in this series, up 2-0. Now in this game, he wants to make this series over. He wants to just win quickly and efficiently. There's this one. Still in Kagura's favor. Hocki couldn't reach it as Kagura dribble. Waiting. Pump fake. Flick. Oh, it's hit the post. Hocki, though, did commit to it, and that means Kagura, even though he went for a very heavy flick, one where he was actually forced to go into his own opponent's net, he will recover and still have the ball. But that one, challenge for Hocki. He's got the shot. Can he take it? Yes, he can. Open net for Hocki, as, again, it's just another one of those challenges from him. He just goes all in on so many of these challenges, and it works so well for him. Kagura, he's got to start preventing those shots from being as dangerous as they can be. There's now a bump on Hocki. Kagura has the boost control. Hocki does not, and means Kagura try to take this one out as Hocki, oh, he did not challenge well there. He chose his challenges very poorly. Kagura ties it up at 2. We're just going back and forth, really. As for Hocki in this one, he's going backwards, he's challenging on the wall. It's just not a good position for him to do that. It's a play where he's just letting him maybe his own challenge game just get the better of him there, where he challenges just a little too aggressively. And he does pay for it with a goal. Game that is as close as it is. Can't be giving up too many of those. It's now open for Hocki. And now there, that's a good 50-50. Hocki coming in with so much more speed that we can't help but watch and be impressed as Kagura now. He's got a flick. Hocki doesn't have the save. 6 goals combined. 3-3. It's the scoreline. Yeah, I'm sorry that we have like a broken record here. It's 1 goal from one side, 1 goal to the other. I think I know, unfortunately, we don't have that much variability, although it is quite entertaining to see both these players score against each other at will, as Hocki trying to do it himself. 50! Oh, Kagura never even jumped for it. That's a free goal for Hocki here. Kagura, what happened here? We'll take a look at this one as Kagura trips off the post. I mean, it happens to the best of us. That is one he will not want to give up, as we're back in it already. Hocki again in the lead. Said this a couple times already. Hasn't held it for very long, and oh, it won't held there either. That's a great flick from Kagura to the back post. And again, Hocki just can't keep a lead for the life of this series. Because Kagura always marches back, and it seems like so many times he does it straight off the kickoff. His flicks are beating Hocki every single time. As again, this game is just everybody going absolutely ham at each other. Maybe one of the highest scoring series we'll have in a very long time. As already 8 goals combined, we're not even halfway through. As Kagura, 9 boost and not a lot else to help him out here. He's gonna pick up that pad. Wave dash challenge. Hocki now. Kagura backing up. He's got the corner. Hocki has a flick, but he doesn't get the bump on Kagura. It will stay out as Kagura. He just outplayed Hocki here, but he doesn't have any boost, and he also just got bumped. Let's take that corner, though, from Hocki. Hocki's left at nothing. And Kagura, I don't think he actually knew that, because he did not challenge there. As, again, these players just at full boost. Again, Kagura getting greedy for the boost grabs, as Hocki had an open net, but not an easy angle. Midfield, Kagura gets through Hocki with that one. Now Hocki. Dribble play from Hocki. We haven't seen it go in a while, but maybe he can hit the double tap. Kagura, so pleased with it. As the long shot is going in. Hocki will push it in as well, trying to save a couple seconds for himself. Already knows that this one will be going into the back of the net. He can't stop it, but he can try to give himself more time to tie it up. 1:35 on the clock. That's a good kickoff. Hocki should be able to tie it up with this one, and he will. Kickoff goal for Hocki. Right, again, we're tied all over again. it just, we go back and forth. As now it's 10 goals combined. As Kagura, he wants to make that 11. I mean, he's just outplayed Hocki so well there. That dribble was nasty from Kagura. So many times he's shown that he can flick high. Hocki believed it. Kagura waited for Hocki to commit, and then he shot it. It's simple, he just changes it up. 6 goals on 8 shots. Kagura playing well as Hocki. Missed his kickoff, although I think he meant to fake that one. He's got 5 on 6. And shooting pretty elite from both these players. Now Hocki wants a quick one. Kagura, that's exactly what he was waiting for, but Hocki, follow up. Kagura, what a save! And the clear, and the trip, and the demo. Kagura. Oh, that's a bad spawn for Kagura. Hocki. Now he can take it the other way. He's got a full tank of boost. Kagura. Is he paying attention here? Hocki. Hook shot. That's in. Kagura betted on the spawn, and he really shouldn't be doing that when he's up by 1. It's a risk that he should not be affording to take, and that one goes through for Hocki as... While Kagura does say lucky, it actually is his mistake there for committing so heavily into the corner. He shouldn't be guessing on the spawns like that. That's the only RNG in the game. At that position, he should be expecting a spawn from Hocki to potentially be bad for him. And he's trying to set himself for a position where the spawn won't be something that he relies on as a dribble. Gets past Hocki. Kagura, can he make it 7? That's a bad bounce. Hocki has to clear. Is now on 1. Kagura demoing Hocki. This time though the spawn. Oh, but it will be another issue because the spawn is good for Hocki here as well. Kagura, they wanted him to spawn on the other side, but won't happen as Hocki though getting kind of twisted around here. Kagura gonna take his boost on this one and he'll take the side boost, he'll take the back boost. 10 seconds left. Kagura has 1 with little time remaining. Gonna see if he can do it again. 0 seconds. Ticking down. Hocki. Oh, it's his turn to play the dribble game. Off a corner. Kagura is waiting. Wants overtime. Hocki can't get the shot. We do see overtime. If Kagura scores next, Kagura takes the series. If Hocki scores, we go for another game. As Kagura. Oh, that's a weak flick. Hocki did commit, and now Kagura again trying to do it here. Hocki waiting, but he's challenged at the wrong time. Oh, but he bumps Kagura. And now Kagura's missed the boost. This should be a goal for Hocki. And it will be. 7-6. Kagura again betting on a play he shouldn't be. But the overtime goes to Hocki. Game 3 is his. My oh my, that one was a bit close. But a game 3 overtime, Hocki. And again, it's so close. As for Kagura, just a few times that game where he just betted on things he shouldn't be. He's up by so much. As again, we're gonna go into game number 4. Here we go. Back at it again. Kagura can't get the sweep again. I think he just made too many bets that could go against him. And now, in game 4, I'm gonna see if these players can maybe pull away here as it's a good clear from Kagura, but it isn't on. A bounce though. Kagura, is he nearby? No, he's not. Hocki. That one's wide. Kagura wasn't really ready for it, but he won't have to be because Hocki missed his opportunities. Kagura, big miss. Hocki's missed as well. Oh dear. A lot of open net areas, and Hocki's now gotten twisted up. Kagura. Yeah, he's not going to be there in time as he used all his boost on that play. Still gets the bump on Hocki. Gonna make his quantum opponent slower. As 50-50. Will it go backwards? As now, all these guys are waiting. Right in front of that net as well. Kagura knows he can't challenge because he can't overcommit on that play. Instead, he knows he has to stay close though. As this one to dribble. Not a 50-50 as Hocki's won the base of the boost. Now it's his turn to do the same thing. Dribble! Dribble! Over Kagura. And it's Hocki who scores first as it took us a while to get there. It took us 67 seconds. But he does find his net. Now though, can Kagura battle back? Because so far these games have all been very close, and while Kagura has taken the first 2 games, it's been in very close margins, in very exciting last-second ways. We see Hocki do the same thing here, as Hocki's overcommitted. He went for the boost. Boost over ball. It was just too shiny for Hocki. Kagura catches him on it. As Hocki trying to make a reverse sweep. It's going to take a lot of work, though, to see that become a possibility. Kagura, that's 2. Hocki's done the same thing again. He's gone for the boost when he should be going for the ball. Oh, dear. Hocki, he sees the boost. He goes for the boost. Probably not what he should be doing, though, in a situation like that, as the clear from Kagura. Is that in? That is. Hocki. Where was he? Is Hocki going for the boost again? Oh, no. Please don't tell me he was going for the boost again. I don't know what he was going for there. No man's land for Hocki. He wasn't even going for the boost. He was, well, he was gone on that play. As Kagura. Oh, he's gonna bump Hocki here. Open net. That shot's weak. Hocki has the boost to recover. As here comes Kagura. Kept high. Hocki. The dribble. The play in front. 50-50. He was powerful, but he wasn't powerful enough, and now he's gotta be careful as Kagura's gonna go the other way. That touch was light. The follow-up, though, almost on, but it was just a little wide of the post. Hocki's still covering his net, but that's a great play speed from Kagura. And he beats him out here halfway through this game. Kagura definitely trying to run away with it. A 4-1 difference. There's now a fake kickoff from Hocki. Oh, and it works, but he doesn't get the boost. It doesn't work well enough to be viable. As Hocki, stopped by Kagura. Kagura still on it. Wants to make it a 5-1 game. That's a good shot, but it will not be too tough for Hocki to stop. Just keeps trying to go for it again and again. Kagura in this kind of figure 8 pattern in front of that net. Going for shot after shot. Boost steal after boost steal. Play after play. But Hocki doing well to conserve his boost, although Kagura, he's just waiting for the right opportunity to strike. Now here he goes. One with Hocki, the 50! Great play from Kagura. This game becoming even more one-sided. The bounce. Ooh, Hocki. He didn't look prepared, but now he is, and oh, Kagura's an own goal. He'll help him out there a little bit. Not what Kagura was planning, but Hocki's got one back. It's been a while since he's actually scored he's actually scored in this field. It's taken him a while. He's now starting to kind of roll his way back into it. Although I must say, still doesn't feel like there's enough in it as he's trying to keep it away from him. Kagura. The dribble. Hocki now. He's got one himself. Kagura waiting. Challenge never really came from Hocki, as so far Kagura definitely keeping control. Game 3 wasn't his game. Now game 4, it definitely is. The only game of the series so far that has really been this one-sided. And it does seem like Kagura will win the series 3-1, as unless Hocki has some sort of miracle cooking up for himself here, he is going to be out of the series by the end of it. Kagura on low boost at touch. Only as far as Hocki, who only keep it somewhat away. Kagura now upfield. Hocki challenged, but not out of it. He's still keeping up with the ball here. Using a lot of boost to get out of defense, but there he goes. Just a one-on-one with Kagura. Still unsuccessful. Kagura just wasting all the time on the clock. Might even get a 7 for Hocki's got the block, but here comes the follow-up. Hocki should actually be able to score on this, as Kagura didn't get a good shot on target, and it is going to go off the post and out. Oh, Hocki didn't get it. Oh, dear. Oh, it should have been goal-free for him. Will instead now be what probably will mark the end of the series here, as he's got to get 4 goals, and he's got so little time to do it. Unless he can, again, do something incredible. We're not seeing him come back, as Kagura just keeping the net clean here in these final seconds. Taking the time to do the rest of the work. Hocki, well, he had a valiant performance, but ultimately his only win will come to an overtime in Game 3. He could just not pull away with these games, as Kagura and his consistency reign as the stronger of the two players. That will end the series, a 3-1 win for Kagura in the 1v1. And it is the Ignite player who is the better of the two. As, again, what a match indeed. A 3-1, a fun series. As, again, what a match. What a performance. Kagura is the winner. Again, just a fun little 1v1 here. We're getting all 3s, 2s, and 1s tonight. So next up is our 3v3 match. Is actually going to be a really good one as well. As take a look at our schedule. Here, we didn't get to see it before this match because of the quick amount of time between, but now we can. As our next match again is going to be OK versus Kings. Excited to see what this one will have in store. Of course, again, we'll be getting there soon. As again, reminder of all the matches we saw. We saw 2 Game 5s actually in their first 2 series. FCM Wild taking down Vigilant Esports Ascendant, winning for Dakota, reverse sweeping Valhalla Death Wish. We saw Kagura take down Hocki 3-1. Now, again, next up is our 3v3. OK versus Kings. This is actually a premier match, so we're going to end off with 2 premier matches, 2 GC2, GC3 matches, and a lot of high-level competition today. You love to see it. It's always interesting. It's always fun. Again, what rank was that? So both these players, I know their 3v3 ranks are like GC3. They're like GC3 players, so actually I think they're like around they're like GC3 players, so stop you. I don't know what their 1s rank is, but they're both pretty decent at 1s. I would assume maybe around GC1. No, I'm not lying. They are definitely GC3 players. You can tell. They're both very, very good. So they're very, very good players. But yeah, that should help you with the rank that they are. They are GC3 players in 3s, not in 1s. In 1s, I think they're like GC1. Maybe like Champ 3. I don't know exactly what their ranks are. I can ask them for you, actually. Why not? Let me quickly ask them. Let me ask what their 1s rank is. I will ask and see what they say. I'll get you an answer for these guys. Again, I'll ask and see what their everyone's rank is. Okay, Kagura's told me they're C3. GC1 peak. So yes, it's a C3 matchup. That helps you. Still really close to GC1. Both these players are very good at 1s. Although, I don't know how much ones they play. As again, yeah, they're telling me they're both C3. So yeah, they're C3 players. So there you go. That's their one's rank. But yeah, in threes, you could tell these guys super high level. They're like GC2, I think actually. If I had to correct myself, I think they're actually like GC2, but they're still very, very good. You should never take these kind of guys for granted. They know what they're doing very well. I mean, that's kind of what they're supposed to be good at. Is oh yeah, again, not too surprising to see these guys coming in. They're very high level. They're way better than I am. I can tell you that. They're way better than me at once. So, again, take that as you will. As again, we'll be coming up to our next series very, very soon. We'll be going to a quick intermission. Again, you can already see our next match lined up again. Okay. Versus MM Kings. We'll see you guys very, very soon. Stick around for more action. Sorry about the slight delay there, everybody, but welcome back. We are back. We are ready for more action. And we've gone through so many series tonight. We still have 2 more to go. Again, 2 more best of 5s. Next up is a Skyward Series Premier 3v3 match. It's okay versus Milky Militia Kings. Gotta say, the name okay is actually kind of hard to say, so... But again, this is what we've been seeing so far tonight. We've seen a lot of Skyward Series. We started with the Amateur Gaming League again in a European match with F10 taking down Vigilante Sports Ascendant in a Game 5, winning for Dakota, reverse sweeping Valhalla, Death Wish, Kagura taking down Hocki 3-1, and now again, we've got a Premier match here. 1-2, the okay team is 1-2, the Milky Militia Kings team is 3-0. And here are their lineups. Of course, again, an interesting one. For Kings, it's really interesting to have only 3 players on your roster. Yet, here we are, in a situation where they only have 3 players on their roster. Again, a unique situation for them to be in. As it's 3-3, it should be interesting. As again, this is going to be our 3rd of 4 matches on this stream, our 4th or 5th, actually, of the day, so... One of those rare days where I'm actually going to have 5 matches. It's a long day for me, but we're getting pretty late, and again, it's not the last match of the night either. We still have 1 more 2v2 afterwards. Again, if we take a look at our schedule, our last match will be True Egoists, Happy Sports Double Bubble. That match will be starting very soon. Well, again, it'll be in about an hour from now, so expect it to be good. I'm expecting it to be fun. It'll be a Premier 2v2, so we'll be ending off with a fun series, that's for sure. As we are edging closer to our match start time. Here as, yeah, just to make sure everything is right here on the stream. I think everything is, yep. Again, so many matches, so much action. Again, it comes to a Premier match, a Premier 3v3. Again, it's quite a long night. I'm happy to be here, though. Be the caster for this one as... Okay. Milky Militia Kings. Gonna be an interesting one, that's what, to say the least. These are some pretty solid teams, as we've been seeing a lot of really good matches tonight. This is a Premier match. These are some high-level players. These are GC2, GC3 players. So, what we saw in our last 1v1, it's the same kind of players, but this time it's a 3v3. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how that works, as making sure that we get everything kind of sorted out here. For this one, again. For example, is out. It's okay. Milky Militia Kings, vote on who you think will take it. So many options, so many choices. So many people who are going to be looking at this excitedly. I mean, I can't blame them for it. It's going to be a really good one as well. As we should be getting this one up very soon. As again, we're going to make sure that we get everybody up and kind of ready for this. As again, just trying to sort things out here. As again, we're only like kind of a few minutes away from our match start time. As we'll be waiting for these rosters to join, and they have a lot of time to do so, though. But yeah, what's interesting is that we have seen the Milky Militia Kings team before. We saw the Press Salad play on this team actually last season in 2v2s. Actually, the last time we saw him. We got on Kings when he had to play with Simplex. Yes, Dubs, when they played AA Ratteries in the quarterfinals, I believe they lost that series though in a sweep, unfortunately. But again, we've seen the Press Salad before. Whereas okay, we've seen Sanzo before. I don't know if we've seen Horizon. I don't think so. I think I'm thinking of a different guy named Horizon. But the last time we saw Sanzo, no, we haven't seen Horizon then. These guys have actually been teammates for a while. They were teammates back on Rosetta Esports, back in Blackline. When last time we saw them was on November 3rd, 2022. So. Some fun history here is Dingo Sanzo and Horizon. They are both in the lobby right now. We're just waiting on Milky Militia Kings to make it in. But Kings are the favorites. Again, a 3-0 record. They're undefeated. A lot of that happening tonight. Says, see if we can see another undefeated team keep their record and extend it to a 4-0. Not easy to keep an undefeated record, I'll tell you that. Well, they are playing a team that is on the other side 1-2. Can't count the OK. You can't count OK out of it. I'm just gonna call him OK. I think, just to make things a little easier, because I am going to. That is a tongue twister kind of a name. OK, OK, OK. I don't know why. It feels like a tongue twister. At least compared to Kings, it definitely is. But again, I'm excited to see what will happen. Is we should get both these teams in the lobby soon. We are going back to kind of more of a regular schedule, so we will be seeing replays from here on out, for the most part, unless a series takes really long. But it's a 3v3. It shouldn't be that case. We'll see though. Even if it goes to game 5, it shouldn't be that long of a series. Sorry for the difficult name. No problem, Sanso. It's a Blame Horizon. No, it's a great team name. I have no problem with it, by the way. It's not actually too terrible. Trust me, there's a lot worse you could have chosen out of, but OK is a great team name. It reminds me of like the ranked lobbies I've been in. Just spamming OK 3 times in a row. You know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you've. The 4 as a follow coming in from Mike Lille. Mike Lille, thank you, Mike Lille, for the follow. So as Hotshot also followed recently. I didn't actually get to catch you on that one. Thank you for the follows, both of you. As we're getting into it. The prediction poll is closing, and I want to see some of you vote for it. It's a fun series. So far, I think actually 100% of the votes are going to Kings. We'll see if someone here votes for OK. You should have done OK. You shouldn't have done the, you should have done, OK, why? You should have done that instead. Yeah, that would have been fun. As we'll be getting into this one very soon. We should be getting Milky Militia Kings in the lobby shortly. Get another good series coming up here, as well as 2 very strong teams. Again, another undefeated team taking to the field. As we are just waiting now for them. As again, that prediction poll is closing, so here we go again. That means that that prediction poll is closing. Means that we should be getting the Kings in here very shortly. As we do have actually some votes for both sides. I think I convinced some people to vote for OK. Actually, we convinced a lot of people to vote for OK. They have 96% of the vote. That has to be someone here has a lot of points. Who has a lot of points better on OK? Oh, it's Sanzo. Oh, we got some votes now for Kings. Love we're getting some voting last minute here. Love it. We got some people going all in on this. So I love this kind of stuff. As again, we are just waiting on Milky Militia Kings and the roster led by Depressed Salad to join the lobby. I think they might be doing some warm-ups, so be getting them here any moment. As we should be getting everything sorted out as soon as, again, just waiting on Milky Militia to join. We are, as this again, this is going to be a pretty interesting long stream. I'm all for it though. Drops enabled. I'm sorry. This is not a stream that has drops. Although I do like the question. I don't know. If you want to get RL drops, watch the World Championship. Yeah. There's no drops, unfortunately. This is not an RCS match. This is a Skyward series match. I'm very sorry. I would love to have drops on the stream. That would be fun. If I could just like have it where if people watch long enough, they'll get like rewards. That would be cool. The most awards you get is going to be sporty points. So you guys can use that if you want to. That's the best award I can give you guys for watching. Although again, I would love to have drops on the stream. That would be great if we could have drops on the stream. I'd be down to do it. As we are hearing from the press out, they're going to be slightly late. They have up to 15 minutes. Apparently, they are just going to be back within like 5, so that's fine with me. DM Rocket League, do a viewing party? Yeah, let me quickly DM. Who is it that runs the esports division? They have a lot of people. Scheist? Is it Scheist? Is that who I have to message? Scheist? Hey Scheist, can I get drops on this stream? Hey Scheist, can I do a viewing party? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not really good at viewing parties though. I will say I'm better as a caster than I am as someone who does viewing parties. I'm not a good watch party person, unfortunately. That's not a skill I have. But hey, maybe maybe I'm just gonna message Scheist about getting into a viewing party here of our RLCS. You know, I'll let him know. I mean, it is the World Championship is happening right now. It would be a good way for me to catch up on RLCS. I do not watch esports that often. So it would be a good way to get me back into the RL esports scene. I just don't focus on all that much. I'm so busy. We'll see if Horizon comes back. He might be off doing some free play again. We're just gonna wait on Milky and Militia having some slight disconnect issues. They should be here within a minute or two. Yeah, as I thought, Sansa. He's just going to free play. Yeah, I thought so as well. That happens often. Not a problem. I mean, you guys have all shown that you can make it in, so I'm not assuming there's any issues unless you tell me there is such. Okay, Militia Kings should be joining any moment. Again, they have up to 50 minutes to join. I doubt it's going to take more than 5, as they are resetting a router, which is something that I understand. It usually takes a couple minutes. My router usually takes a couple minutes, that's for sure. As they'll be able to be getting this one started any moment. Okay, Mr. Kings 3-0. Okay. 1 and 2. Actually, let's talk about these seasons for. Okay, they have. Again, they took their only win of the season so far. Who'd they win against? They won. That's the wrong place to look at. They won. I actually don't have this written down. I actually have it here. They won against ISG Velocity. The loss is coming to ISG Orion and Unknown Esports. Unknown Esports. Unknown is playing pretty well this season. I think I've heard. They're a pretty good team. So, yeah, Cyber. That's Squiddy's and Lasden's team. That's a good team. As for Milky Militia, their wins so far have come against X35 Astra, the Salvation Army, and Striker Matrix. Some pretty good matches so far for these guys. And we are just trying to work things out here, hoping that they join in any moment. For Milky Militia, again, just a slight bit late. Again, they have a lot of time to join in, and because it's a 3v3 match, I'm not too worried about it being late. It shouldn't be. Again, we have if it's a 2v2 match, there's a few more issues. There they are. There's DJ, Depressed Salad, and Banta. I just gotta wait on OK to get Horizon back in again. He's just in free play, so that will take a second. And we will get things going, I guess. There we go. Good luck to both these teams. Milky Militia Kings are undefeated so far. Okay. Well, they'd rather not talk about their current record. But they can improve it. Both these teams can improve it with a win here in this best of 5, the Premier League. They've got some top tier teams. Milky Militia definitely one of them. But okay, wants to knock them down a peg. That's going to be a difficult task, to say the least, when taking losses to other teams in the league that are at similar records to you. Up against Milky Militia. They're not at a similar record. They're at a much higher record. They are going to be a problem to play against as Depressed Salad. I find his boy midfield. Sanso's clear. That's over Bansa as well, as he's going to have to pop it back. Milky Militia. Off to the early offense, but it hasn't stayed that way for very long, as now okay on their own play upfield. Bansa. Almost by Cottony. Depressed Salad. Look for the clear. They are pretty even. Both these teams having the opportunities to get chances, and we're seeing a lot of opportunities. These players are reaching for those demos, reaching for those bumps, trying to get each other out of the way. I mean, we see DJ going for one there. These players have absolutely no care. They want those demos. Sanso by himself gets around DJ. Now the flick past Banta. The first Sal's last one back is clear. Out to Banta, and that's a good pass. That's a good shot. A quick transition from Milky Militia gives them the first goal of the series. And man, it really was quick, as Banta won't have too many issues with that touch. Cottony nowhere near the ball. Kings start the scoring off in their favor. See if they can continue that way, as Cottony, DJ now trying to intercept this one. Generally speaking, teams don't keep shutouts for very long. Okay, Militia probably going to be the same one in that boat as okay is a team that should still be feared in some respects. As, they've just They've just done that to themselves here as Depressed Salad has a lot of space for the dribble. Looking for the flick, blinding Bantza, that's number 2. Depressed Salad pretty good at those 2v2s and those 2v1 plays. With a lot of experience from last season, you can use it here to find Bantza in open space. Horizon definitely caught moving around in circles. Milky Militia Kings already up by 2. Scoring, I'm sure, is just going to continue here for this team as they're not looking like they're slowing down anytime soon as DJ not going to get through Cottony as Depressed Salad. I will say, I do apologize for Depressed Salad having a purple decal on the orange side of the field. That's a little confusing. It helps you guys, the little indicator at the bottom right will help you out there. Those colors should tell you which team someone is on as off the sidewall, Bantza trying to find an open net. He's missed it, but Depressed Salad won't do the same. They'll just turn it in there. That's the third goal for Milky Militias. Okay. Committed heavily, and Sanzo specifically, for that challenge. It's a common issue with these Premier teams. They get so confident in their offense, they forget they might need to make sure they don't go and overcommit and leave their defense completely open. Sanzo, he definitely weighed his options, and he chose the wrong decision. Milky Militia Kings taking advantage of such. Now Cottony bumped. Sanzo, that should be 1. It will be. Sanzo making amends for his mistake earlier with that shot, but it does come off with a great Cottony solo play where he gets past 2 defenders, and Bantza, well, he wasn't even in net at that point. He had to go all the way back in and go in for the in-and-out save. When you're forced to do that, you know you're just not going to be in a good position to save it. Milky Militia Kings, well, they are still in the lead. Okay, are definitely trying to fight their way back. As Cottony, 50-50. Sanzo, off the back wall. DJ, watch out for Horizon, who watch off the back as well. Bantza, sit wide. Horizon, trying to get some offense. Bantza's touch is light and is well placed as Milky Militia can challenge for it, but DJ's gotten bumped, meaning more time for okay to put in their offense. Oh, but that offense wasn't really good because Cottony completely whiffed. And Milky Militia go the other end of the field. Okay. Doing well at making Milky Militia definitely spread out a lot more, especially on defense. Making them have a lot of space in between. Milky Militia haven't really been punished too heavily as they're the ones who are putting on the shots, and they were the ones who are putting on the tough plays as DJ, stopped by Horizon. Press Salad now. Trying to push his way further. Bantza. As far as Sanzo, who get past 2. Cottony now on DJ, but DJ gets past them. The 50-50 over Horizon. Sanzo's got to be careful. They press Salad off the back wall, but Horizon, he catches it. Okay, Militia Kings will have to retreat. But not for long. DJ doesn't want to do that. He wants more offense. Okay, Militia holding down the midfield. Oh, well, those passing plays from okay. Definitely making feel, but that was open. Sanzo put it in, though. Almost a terrible predicament for Horizon, who had an open net. I don't know if he knew it, but Sanzo definitely did. Saw his teammate miss. He knew he had to put it in himself. The second goal of the game for Sanzo. And Milky Militia Kings, well, their 3-0 lead has now just turned into a 3-2 lead. They are not in the same comfortable position they were before. As okay. Finding some openings. Getting more pressure. It's Cottony. Has to press out, but DJ to the sidewall. Cottony. Midfield for Horizon. It's all tied up. Okay. Just waited for the opportunity, and it came right there when DJ completely missed his double tap. Horizon's got the shot to press out. If he was in his net, maybe he would have had a better chance at saving it. Fortunately for Milky Militia, their lead has now completely disappeared. Okay. Trying to make the upset possible. That's a great demo, and it will be a 4th goal. Cottony takes it, his first of the game, and it comes at an important time. Milky Militia double committed into the corner. Bantza left all alone on defense. And the demo from Sanzo removes any opportunity of him keeping that ball away. And it is a 1-0 lead for okay. I should say a 4-3 really, a 1-goal lead for them, but will they hold it? 30 seconds to decide that as Milky Militia know that they're in a very tough situation, having not scored since the very beginning of this game. Every single goal kind of felt like a little bit of a mindset push for okay, and now in a quite good position, but depressed Salad on target, Horizon with the stop. DJ sees the boost spawn at the worst possible time. And Milky Militia Kings will watch as that one hits the ground. Game 1 goes to the underdogs. As I did see some falls last game from Jimmy Cullerson and Jake MRGS. Thank you for the follows, guys. Welcome to the Sportia stream. As that is game 1. Okay. Trying to make the upset possible. I mean, it's a good start for them because the game went on. Milky Militia Kings just couldn't get at more shots. They had so many shots at the early part of the game, and then they just kind of washed up at the end of it. The shots just slowed down to a halt. But okay. They use that as their opportunity to come right back. And they put on some chances. They actually had the majority of the shots in this game, with almost all of them coming near the end of it. We'll see, though, this early series start for them. Can it be something that they can hold? Or do we see Milky Militia prove to us that they really are a team that is undefeated for a reason? Well, game 1. Going to okay. It's a good shot. That's immediately in. Oh, wow. Only 5 seconds go by. Bansa catching okay. Off on the wrong foot here because nobody expected the shot there. Least of all Sanzo. As he pushed up on it. Milky Militia. Well, they bite, that's for sure. A quick start for this game. See if they can hold it, though, because last game they had a really quick start. A 3-goal quick start, and they couldn't hold. In this game, looks like it'll be the same thing, because Sanzo, the pressure from okay, definitely showing us what they're made of. As this one bounces right in front for Sanzo, who pickpockets his DJ. It is okay, who have a tie game. We'll see, though, if, again, who can score next, because it does feel like these games are somewhat high-scoring and somewhat up in the air until... because no one seems to be able to take a huge lead at any point in this game. As press Salad to DJ, but that is wide, and okay, can get this one clear. Cottony now. That one not on target as Milky Militia trying to find their way out of defense. The pressure definitely starting to suffocate as Sanzo. Low shot, that will bounce in. The demo came through as well. And that left that part of the net open for Sanzo to score. Okay. Gonna make quick work of Milky Militia. Off to an amazing start in the series. Already taking game 1 now. On game 2, they had the lead much earlier than they had last game. They can build on this. As for the Kings, just again, it feels like they spread out just a little too thin sometimes. And okay, doing so well at forcing them to commit at so many shots. Milky Militia, they gotta work on making sure that those plays don't get so dangerously close to their net because they often do from this okay side. And that is kind of unraveling the defense. I can't speak today. As DJ, who has a bad touch. Ooh, the press Salad will save the day there, but okay, still off on offense. Horizon, not in. Follow up from Cottony, that is in. A multi-goal lead for okay. 3 goals, 1 for each okay, I guess. Cottony's got his first of the game. Okay, just, well, they're playing very well. They're definitely trying to play fast, they're definitely trying to play aggressive, and they're definitely trying to make Milky Militia Kings jump at every single shot they give. Milky Militia on their side of offense, not nearly as many chances. As the press Salad to the corner, cleared away by Horizon. Cottony's missed. Oh, but the demo came through anyways from Horizon as he removes DJ. We'll go midfield here. Who gets it first? It will be Cottony, but Bansa got the dunk. Sanzo now. Up to Cottony. Looking across for Horizon. That one is high. Horizon maybe didn't expect to have that one so freely. As there are multiple players from Milky Militia trying to block it. As now they've all just committed. Sanzo's got an open net. And he drives it in. Okay. Finding the opportunities presenting themselves here as just a couple where Bansa didn't get a single touch on that. And he will pay for it with his life and a goal to boot. Okay, with an even better performance here in Game 2. We're not even halfway through. They've already got 4 goals. And they're definitely poised for more as Milky Militia. All they can really do is watch as this game is getting further and further away from them. As Cottony. Ryzen misses his chance. Sanzo gets over Bansa. Now off the corner. Depressed Salad. Not too scared of Horizon's challenge, that's for sure, as DJ. DJ, a recognizable player on the stream, is if you guys know who Striker Exile were from last season. In fact, he actually got 2nd place in the All-Star League. That was on a team with Ruby, who we'll be seeing later tonight for a Beach Sports Double Bubble when they play the 2v2 match after this one. As for now, Milky Militia Kings, including DJ, are not having a very good time. Okay, definitely making this game way more out of their reach than the last game was. Again, it feels very similar in playstyle. They just started a little bit faster here for okay. As soon as they get the wheels on rolling, they don't look like they're slowing down anytime soon as Horizon dips it down. And impressively, that's his first goal of the game, and how many goals have been scored? Horizon, he's had 2 assists so far. That is his first goal, and okay, add another one, and another one, and they keep on scoring. Milky Militia Kings caught in a very tough game here because, okay, look like they are ready for the action. Milky Militia did not prepare properly. As now in front of the net, depressed Salad on Nobu's Cottony trying to put it on. Bansa, challenged by Cottony, Milky Militia Kings. Having to be careful here because this net is looking very, very susceptible. Multiple saves having to be made. DJ now has the clear. Banta jumping in too. Nobody can get it from Milky Militia. Cottony, but his pass goes behind Sanzo. Still was able to keep up with it, but this pressure. Okay, definitely you can see kind of boiling over at points. As depressed Salad off the corner. Sanzo sending it right back. Now the pinch. That's very high. Horizon will never shoot that one, but Cottony might be able to. Off the sidewall? No, he won't get the second touch. Okay, Militia can try to get this ball out again. It's just blocked in the midfield. Okay. Closing up shop here, closing up the defense. Okay, Militia gonna have to barge their way in with the crowbar if they're gonna get any goals past them. And so far this game, after that first goal they scored, well, it has been all downhill as okay. Scored 5 unanswered. Milky Militia, and this game is over. They're going to be down 2-0 in the series here. The undefeated side struggling here against a team that is only at a record of 1-2. There's a Salad off the back wall. No one there for it as Milky Militia just didn't have the boost and the resource to get there. Okay. And the time to do this work as this one, does it go in? No, it doesn't. No more goals for Milky Militia. Okay. Have game 2. Only one away from taking the series, and unless Milky Militia Kings do something to change that up, this is going to be a quick series to say the least. 13 shots to 2. Milky Militia completely outplayed. And again, if they don't change something, this series is going to end quickly. But I will say, credit to Milky Militia. They've readied up really fast here, so we're going to go right into game 3. See what they have in store for us as okay. Wants the sweep. They're very close to it. Trying to take down the undefeated side. That is going to be difficult as Cottony to Horizon, but there's no shot on the end of that one. Maybe Horizon didn't expect it, or maybe he just wasn't able to reach up to it, but we didn't get the shot there as Milky Militia. Thankful because that net was open for Horizon. I mean, that pass was just really well placed, and Milky Militia saw it as it kind of weaved its way through the defenders. As Cottony now, quick one, Bansa kept out as now he's got the second touch pass. Sanzo open it for Milky Militia, but it still won't go in. Horizon stops that one short of the line. And okay. Won't be getting scored on first again in this series. Not for now, at least. We'll see, though, if it stays that way as this ball going back and forth. Heavy touches Gonna get that ball just away from the nets. Horizon now. Off the back wall. Sanzo won't challenge. Cottony misses it. Sanzo jumping in to press Salad with a dunk. Bouncing very close to the net. Horizon's touch, though. He knew Banta was behind him. He knew he had to just prevent Banta from getting anything on that. He does well there, just keeping the ball away from him as the press Salad. Bumped by Cottony. Banta's shot, though. Milky Militia Kings seize the opportunity as a double commit. A bad double commit. Sanzo should never have jumped for that one. Horizon had a better clear anyways, and unfortunately, the miscommunication will lead to the first goal of the game going to Milky Militia Kings. The third game in a row where we've seen that. Okay. Are used to that kind of situation. They don't mind it. Again, as soon as they get one, it seems like everything flips in this game. Everything flips. The question is, when do they get that first goal? It might take them a while. Last game it didn't. This game it might. We'll see though when that happens, because as soon as they score, everything switches. Okay. Come in with full confidence as a miss. That's in for Sanzo. There's their first goal of the game. Sanzo with it. Although, and I will say, Horizon probably could have scored that one, but he'll be thankful that Banta couldn't read the back wall touch. And it will be okay, who can tie this game up. Now is when things start to get a bit scary for Milky Militia. As soon as okay get one goal, won't be too surprising to see them get a couple more. Over to a good play, a pass. Banta with a stop. Hot knee. Ooh, and two players miss it. Banta. Oh, that touch. They've had a lot more on it. Sanzo now. Just 1v2'd. Now trying to lead ahead is that touch, not through the press Salad. Horizon. Banta with the block. DJ can get high. Cottony almost got bumped out by Banta, who is doing anything he can to prevent this offense from being that as scary as it can be for okay. It's a press Salad. Oh, what a fake from Sanzo. Horizon now. Bounced by DJ. Cottony waiting. Waited for the right time there when DJ was trying to go for that wave dash to get a little extra speed. And this one bouncing. Sanzo. Read the waterfall. Is that's open? Wait a second! Nobody was there from okay. They had someone back. I don't know who it was. Oh, my goodness. It was, oh, dear. I think that's Horizon. No, it's not. That's Cottony. What happened there in the backfield? I mean, he was getting chased, but he should have challenged that anyways. Okay. Just gifting a goal to Milky Militia. Something you should never do. As Sanzo off the sidewall. Midfield, but the press Sal with the block. DJ jumping. Cottony. Not letting him have that one so quickly. As it will be okay. Who can get this ball away here? Milky Militia Kings for the first time in any of these games has been able to score, even with okay being on the board. As Horizon, having to get back slowly, or Sanzo, midfield. Horizon, now a 2v1. Horizon, off to the back wall. Banta with the block there. It's the kind of level where those kind of touch off the back wall. Well, they can beat all-star players. They won't be beating Premier players, because the skill level is so different at this point. Players are so good at reading things. As Cottony with the clear. Press Salad. As far as Sanzo, who can get past Banta. DJ now off the corner. Horizon. Oh, that's an awkward bounce. Cottony. Best he can do is try to drop it down. It won't happen. It's Horizon now. Keeping it. Kind of taking away from Sanzo here. As Sanzo now has his opportunity. Okay. Trying to use a lot of 50-50s, a lot of dunks. A lot of really kind of interesting kind of plays where it's kind of one-on-one combat. Get through Milky Militia, but still only one goal for this okay side. The lowest of the series so far in any of these games. It's Horizon. Oh, he left the ball there. I don't think anybody expected this. Cottony now. He just got past two. That's in for okay. They tie it up. That one, well, that just came out of nowhere, really. And it bounced in the midfield. You'd expect DJ and to press out to get to that one pretty quickly. And they both went for it, and, well, they never got the chance. Cottony was faster. And I mean, even then, it looked like they were missing anyways from Milky Militia Kings. An odd play, because that one just evolved so quickly to a goal. Really, I didn't have any time to react to that, because, usually with plays, you can kind of see it building. Not that one, that's for sure. It just happens out of nowhere. And okay, we'll take it. Now for them. late in Game 3, have a chance to win the series on a sweep. We saw a lot of teams at this situation in various terms of success, as this one, who DJ had the opportunity to end that one there. Sanzo, get rid of it. Horizon now, don't spy to press salad. Bansa, gonna go for the corner. Cottney, going to go the other way. Off the ceiling from Cottney. Dribble from Cottney. Trying to go to net is Cottney. Bansa with the block. Now the 50. Oh, Horizon never even gave him the chance. Just wanted it to end. We're going to overtime. If okay score next, they take the series 3-0. As Cottney off the sidewall, chance to do it. Off the back. Cottney, oh my goodness. Past all of them. Cottney ends the series. Off the sidewall, off the back wall. He was never in doubt. Okay. Have just upset the previously undefeated Milky Militia Kings in a sweep. What a performance. Sanzo, Cottney, Horizon. Quick action, quick plays. And Milky Militia Kings could never, ever keep up. They didn't even get a single game in this series. Okay. Well, they're going to upset here in quite an impressive fashion. And my goodness, that's a great match here. Okay, upsetting. Definitely surprising a lot of people with that result, that's for sure. That is unexpected, to say the least. Wow, just wow. That is a great upset from them. A quick play, and really, they just went so fast. As we're moving into this, again, caster screen. Okay. Now at a 2-2 record is... My hair's a mess. Why does my hair look like this? There, is that better? No, it's not. Let me... There we go. That's better. My hair's a mess today. There we go. That's not great. Well, whatever. My hair's a mess. You can see how stressed I am. My hair is... Seriously, my hair can never look good, right? It's always like a mess. It looks like it's really weird on my face. But again, okay, what a statement. I mean, so many people... I mean, you could not have predicted them to win, and yet... this is exactly what they do, and they do it in a very quick fashion. A trio sweep. You don't see it often. Again, what a win. Sanzo, welcome back to the stream. Sanzo and Horizon, that is a huge result. Unexpected, I think, doesn't even really describe it that well. But they are going to take down the previously undefeated side. Milky Militia now goes down to a record of 3-1. Okay, up to 2-2. Again, that's not it for all of what we have tonight. We have one more series coming up. Again, our 5th series and our last series of the day. Our 4th of this stream alone will be True Egoists, Happy Sports, Double Bubble. Again, we'll be back very, very soon with that one, because that is another really interesting series, though these teams having some difficulties in their current seasonal play. We have seen Double Bubble before. It didn't win last time. We'll see if this time is indifferent. Again, last time they played Tuesday, they got swept in that series against True Egoists. Technically it's an easier roster. We'll see if things can turn for the better for them. But again, what a matchup we have coming up. As you guys are asking, does okay play play Valhalla? Valhalla's good as well. I've seen Valhalla. I saw them sweep. I think. Who did they sweep actually? Where's Valhalla Aces? There they are. Yeah, I saw them sweep 135 Astra. Yeah, okay. Plays them in week 6. So in 2 weeks from now, we're gonna be seeing. So okay. We're playing Valhalla Aces. I'd love to see that match. By the way, that'd be a great match if I get to see that one. I love these kind of matches. They're so exciting. They're so fast paced, and in some instances, they're just so they can be quick, they can be long, they can be exciting as well. So yeah, that'll be a fun one. As again, what a matchup. We're not done though. We're gonna be back with another series. It will be a 2v2, and it will be True Egoists, Happy Double Bubble. We'll see you guys in a bit. Hello everybody, welcome back. My goodness, it's been quite a night of action. And we still have one more match. Let's take a look at again our ever very long schedule here of matches. It's really just gotten crazier and crazier as it's gone on. It really we've seen everything. It feels like we've seen FTN Wild take down Vigilant Esports, just ended in a Game 5 series. We went back and forth, but FTN Wild won the last two games. Yeah, they won the last two games. I'm very certain. And then we saw not that long ago winning for Dakota, reverse sweep Valhalla, Death Wish, adding Boltini Rome, Masha Potatoes, and Eternal Vector, all three players on that team, to the very small list of players who have been able to reverse sweep and win on the stream twice. Saw Kagura 3-1 Hocki, and we saw okay sweep Milky Mr. Kings, who were undefeated until now. And we end up with Bait Sports Double Bubble True Egoists as our last match of the night. As again, quite the series, I must say, is, and our action, it just gets crazier and crazier here. As we'll take a look at the lineup. True Egoists, represented by Bob and Hyper. You might recognize these guys because these guys were on True Egoists last season. In fact, they actually played a team of Happy Sports, United States of Happy Sports back in week 4. They might have been known as Happy Sports United at that point. I don't remember what they were known as. Last time we saw this team, that was a long time ago. That was March 6th. Again, a good amount of time in the past. In fact, I actually don't even remember what the result of was of that match. Let me take a look back at March 6th. Lets you know what it was like. In that match, I don't remember too much about that match, but I think it was a really close one. It went to like Game 5 overtime or something. Let's see, it did end in overtime with Happy Sports United winning in overtime. Yes, I do remember that series. That was quite the interesting series as well, because Happy Sports United had a history on the stream of going to overtime a lot. As again, we'll say that I just got a report actually from these teams. There is a slight delay here for this match. I think it sounds like True Egoists are gonna need some extra time. So I have no problem. It's the last match of the night. We can wait for them. We are not under any rush. As I should say again, we saw True Egoists. We've also seen Happy Sports Double Bubble earlier in the season get swept by Tuesday, or I should say Unknown Esports Tuesday. They're back here against a similarly matched team. Both these teams are 1-2. Happy Double Bubble. Also have a coach that's been on this stream a lot. Wall. I actually haven't seen him play on the stream in a while, but he has been the coach for back on Ignition, back when Ruby was still on Ignition. He was the coach of that team as well. As for now, again, we are just waiting on an update here from from these teams on how much of a delay we will have, but while it's happening, we'll make sure we get everything sorted out here. As there you go, prediction poll is live. Make sure you vote on the last series of the night. Who you think will take it? Do you think it'll be True Egoists? Do you think it'll be Happy Sports Double Bubble? There's just that Double Bubble name is so long, you don't even see it actually. And in fact, actually, I'm gonna probably shorten it myself actually to make it a little bit easier. Actually, their official name is actually not Happy Sports Double, it's HPDG, which is Happy Sports. As again, just making sure that I'm gonna make sure I get everything here to be one where the names aren't as long. As there we go again. We should have everything. As there we go. It should hopefully. There we go. There we go. I edited the names. Make sure that's a little bit easier for you all. There's still Happy Sports, obviously, but it's HPDG. That should help out a little bit on the naming, as and we're gonna get to the series very soon here. As I keep leaning to the left, actually. Let me do this. This will make things a little easier again. Last series of the night should be an exciting one. As again, if it's a best of 5, it's a 2v2, not a 3v3, a 2v2. Should be getting some action on this stream. I'm excited to see what will happen. Again, we'll take a look at that lineup maybe one last time, just so that you can all check on it. Again, I'm excited to see this. This is part of the 2v2 Premier League of the Skyward series, so these are the best of the best. Well, so far this season they haven't really been able to prove that, but they are good teams. And when you and for both of them, again, their season has not started off well. For at Beach Sports Double Bubble, again, we saw them when they played Tuesday, got swept by that. They also lost to Swordfish GG, but the only win coming against C Flap Flap. Their opponents, True Egoists. Only win was against Intelligence Esports, with their losses coming to Striker Bubbles, and the other Happy Esports team, Happy Esports Atlantic, which is an even better team. Yeah, some pretty scary things definitely coming out here. As hello, Coop, how you doing in chat? Nice to see you here so late. And this is our final match tonight, True Egoists and Beach Sports Double Bubble. Match will be hopefully starting soon. Again, we are hearing about some delays. Doing good? That's nice to hear, Coop. I'm doing well as myself. It's been a long night, actually. I'll show you actually from the schedule. We had 1 European match earlier today, and then we've had 4 matches straight. This is the last of those matches. As I forgot to edit something. One sec. There we go. Yeah, it's been a long night. We're just again waiting for these teams to join on in. As soon as we get confirmation of when these teams are joining in, we can get this match started. As it should be quite the exciting match. Again, we are trying to wait for these teams. We will go in game because these players might be joining right now. We have not heard from either team on what's happening. We should have this best of 5 started very soon. Again, we just need to wait for confirmation from either of these sides on what in the world is happening. And we are just waiting on confirmations and just things in general. As again, I do apologize on the delays we're having here. Hopefully this match is not delayed by too much. I would hate to see too many delays. Again, I do hope we actually do get a series tonight. We are waiting, because apparently from the True Egoists, they are having some difficulties. As again, we have to wait. I really, there's not much I can really say here. Just waiting for these players to take to the field. We'll see if this match does happen. Team Opal 2v2 went crazy. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. How is Team Opal doing? Yeah, what league are you talking about, by the way? Because obviously, I know that Team Opal is not in. Or you're talking about back when you were in Indie Gaming League when you were on Team Opal. Yeah, that team was pretty good. You missed Team Opal? Yeah, that old team. That was a good team. Team Opal. That was a very good team. Yeah, it was. Yeah, you can reminisce again. I reminisce about my Indie Gaming League experience as well. I remember one season when I was on Zero Gravity Sporty's Minions. We went 10-0 in a season. We won the championship. That was That was a great season. Oh, actually, in fact, one of the players I was on that team with was Peak, who was also another commentator for the Skyward series. So that's really fun. The guy was named Arato Labs. I actually don't know what he's doing what he's up to nowadays. Hopefully, he's just doing some fun stuff. And we are just waiting on any updates. We are still waiting for these players again. Okay, we are getting confirmation. It will be about 15 minutes here, so. As we are hearing it, we are probably going to be going to a quick break then, if it is going to be that long. Meaning I will actually close down the prediction poll and we will restart it again. This match is going to be delayed by a lot more than I thought it would be. And it will be in like 10 minutes from now. So what I'm going to do is, if you all want to do something, we can do something. But ultimately, if there's not much to do, I might just go to a quick break. Probably more like a more of a longer break, maybe like a 7-minute or so break. And we'll be back very soon here. My apologies on that. Yeah, just having some issues with one of the teams being delayed. We'll be back very soon. Again, I will still be available in the intermission, but I'm going to take a quick break. We'll be back very, very soon. Welcome back again. Sorry about that delay there. We're back. Again, we're going to see if we can get this series started actually here again with a bit of a long delay. As I did see a follow coming in from Cronus. Thank you for the follow, Cronus. Welcome to the sportiest stream. Nice to see we still have some follows, some viewers coming in even at this late time. As we're going to reset that prediction poll. Reminder, our series is True Egoists, Beach Sports, Double Bubble. Again, I do apologize for the delays, but we are going to get this series up at some point. Do not worry. And it should be very, very soon. As there we go. And that prediction poll is back up. The lobby is also set. We'll be having these players coming in. Again, reminder on if you don't know who's playing, these are the players here. Two guys represented by Bob and It's Hyper at Beat Sports Double Bubble with Ruby, Brizzy, and Coach Wall. We should be getting this thing up and ready as soon as we can. As this match, again, should be an exciting one. We'll be going through all of it. But again, we are just, approaching our match start time. Hopefully they're here any moment. I don't want to have this match pushed back too far. I do want to make sure that you all get to see this one and it doesn't go into the middle of the night. Again, are just waiting. But we'll go, we'll wait a little bit, but we will probably go in game in just a minute or two. Again, prediction poll is up. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Spotty FC. It's nice to see you all here so late. For me, it is well past midnight, and we still got another series to go, so that's fun. But this schedule has been interesting again. All 5 of these matches. I'll recap them all as soon as this series is over, but just know that our series is the last one of the night, so should be exciting. I'm excited. You should be excited. We are all, I think, excited to see how this match will move on between these 2v2 teams. One of them, again, Happy Sports, obviously represented by the Happy Sports organization. We'll go in game now. These players should be in any moment. Again, as soon as they're here, we'll be getting things underway. Again, just to wait for these players join in to get confirmation that this series will be starting. I do again apologize for the delays we've had thus far, but we will make sure this stream is one that you'll be entertained by. The viewers, again, all of you who have stuck around until this time of night, thank you all so much. It means a lot, actually, being able to be up this late. This is not an easy time for most people to be up, but you guys are all doing it, and I do appreciate. Again, we are just waiting for them to join. Did know that they were having some issues, but should be here any moment. Again, they said that they needed a 15 minutes. That's why we did go to a quick break. As I know both these teams do want to get this series started. I want to see this series start as well, as we do have Happy Sports in the lobby. It's Ruby and Rizzy. Now we just wait on the players of True Egoists to join too. As soon as we get them all in, we'll get the series started. Again, I want to make sure you all get to see this incredible series. This is another Premier Series. This is Premier 2v2. There's another follow coming in. This time from Turvio. Thank you for the follow, Turvio. Thank you for joining the sportiest stream. Hopefully your night is going well. Yeah, we got quite the series ahead of us. Two Egoists, Double Bubble. It's gonna be a fun one, I can tell you that. Should be getting them in any moment. Two Egoists, they were the ones who were having the issues that caused this delay, so Again, they're still trying to find their way in. I know. Again, I have no clue what's causing this delay, but are having it. We'll make sure that they get in any moment. And we will get this series going. As there's Bob and Hyper. Let's go. Everybody's in. The last series of the night, the 5th series I've had of the day. If you want to count this as part of yesterday. It is well past midnight. It's almost 1 a.m. here for me, but we've still got some Rocket League action. True Egoists taking on HPDG Double Bubble here in the Skyward series. A best of 5 in this 2v2. Two teams who have not had the starts of their season that they wanted to, but this could be a way for them to turn things around and give themselves a better chance at getting into those playoffs at the end of the season. You have to be in the, I believe, in the top 12 to do so. So, well, these teams, this is a matchup that is one that they may want to try to win here. It is against a team that may be on the easier side compared to some of the others. Both these teams are full of players who last season would have been considered all-star level. So now, they are considered premier level. We'll see how they can play as Hyper. Bit of a misflip there. Bob's going to jump up to it. That one kept wide as double commit from Double Bubble. This one will be pinched away from the net, though. Two Egoists saw the opportunity and challenged, but the speed of Double Bubble definitely able to keep that one away as Rizzy has the clear. Straight to Bob. It's Big Brain Bob. That's by Ruby. Hyper now. That one wide of the net, and Rizzy with a pretty routine clear. Now time for True Egoists to get some offense as there's one left in front. Bob's awkward, Ruby! But that shot wasn't on target. It was a really good opportunity for him, but that is one that has to go in, I think. Or at the very least, be more threatening than just being that wide of the net. I mean, in that situation, Bob's covered most of it. It's not like it's a very strong chance of winning, but of that one and getting a goal. But at the very least, you got to put it on. But this one, he really should put on. That's a great save from Bob, though. Dropping right in front. The net looked open, but Bob cut down the angle. HPDG Double Bubble still searching for that first goal of the series. There's Bob with a pinch. Rizzy find his way towards that. That's a beautiful pass. Ruby's gonna put it in. HPDG Double Bubble score first as Ruby bumping out Bob, allowing Rizzy to have a free touch, and I love where he places this one. To the back post. It isn't on target, but it doesn't have to be when it's placed that well. He knows Ruby is moving out, but the communication on point for Double Bubble. He turns immediately and puts it in. First goal of the series going to Double Bubble. I think he will deserve goal as they have been. The team have looked a lot better. Now they're trying to get two. Bob can't keep it out. Ruby's got his second. HPDG Double Bubble not just happy with one goal. They've got two. And for Bob, unfortunately for him, he's caught in a really tough position there because that one, while he's savable, it's really difficult to react to. It's such a close shot. He has very little time to make a decision. And the Double Bubble team not going to be too unhappy with that as up by 2. Two Egoists definitely trying to slow things down, but Double Bubble definitely look like the team of players who is a little bit better as Ruby trying to make it 3. Hyper blocks that. As Egoists trying to get it away. Bob only cleared back by Rizzy. Off the back wall. Hyper with the touch. It's the corner. Ruby now. Wide of the target. HPDG Double Bubble looking on offense, but their shots have sometimes just not hit the target when maybe they could be. As Ruby now had the flip reset, didn't use it. Egoists with a dribble the other way. Hyper. One more with Rizzy. Rizzy. Oh dear, Rizzy. He's just dunkled on his own nets there. I don't know what he was going for. I think he may have wanted a psycho, but let's be real honest. He's not hitting that touch. Yeah, he went for that. He went for that second touch. He wanted to hit the corner, actually. Instead, he hit it in his own net. And that is the wrong net to shoot on, Rizzy. And I know you really want goals, Rizzy, but you shoot on the blue nets, not the orange one. HPDG Double Bubble. Well, that's an interesting first goal to give up. The Egoists didn't really have to work too hard for that one, didn't they? It just goes straight in. As Rizzy redirects, double commit comes from the True Egoists, says, HPDG Double Bubble, even though they did have a pretty hilarious own goal, they are still well within the control of this game. I mean, they do look quite comfortable. They get space, they get chances. Hyper getting that double tap. Rizzy. Oh, he's not very quick to get up to that one, and that could have been a chance for Bob, but Egoists, maybe they didn't see it either because that one goes well wide as now Hyper caught out of position. Rizzy finds the back post. At Beach Boys double bubble, Rizzy's first actual goal in this game. Known goals don't count. Gets it through Hyper as Ruby trying to move him out of the way. Ruby does just enough on that one to force Hyper to not be in a very good position. Oh, that double bubble wanted to do there was make Hyper uncomfortable. As Bob now, very heavy touch. Ruby, they'll read it as that's Bob trying to find his way in front for Hyper. Rizzy's caught the block. As Rizzy trying to get past two, but Big Bane Bob is there, and now Bob with the flick. And that one, what a beautiful placement. Top left corner. You couldn't have put it much better if you tried. Two Egoists keeping themselves in it with exactly 60 seconds left. Beach double bubble. Their lead, what was a strong lead for them, is now not so strong anymore as the True Egoists. Definitely proving that they too can fight back. As Hyper. Another one-on-one chance, another flick. That's beautiful, but Ruby saves it with a little help from the crossbar. And a beach double bubble. Get it away. Bob midfield for Hyper. Ruby, quick challenge. He gets beat on that one. Hyper, is that three? No, it's not. It's off target, and even so, Rizzy has control as Beach Boys double bubble. Oh, that's a bad touch from Ruby. Hyper's got it. Oh, for Ruby there, that is not a good play. Just way too heavy. A player who's usually so careful. And especially when you're up only by one, you need to do a little better than just giving the ball right in front of your net like that. And at Beach Boys double bubble, what was, again, such a confident performance is now starting to be put into question here by True Egoists. As the offense from that Beach Boys double bubble not really rearing its monstrous head anymore as Rizzy, what a good play, that's Hyper, that's open for Ruby, and he puts it in. Rizzy, he wanted to steal that one. You can see Rizzy really want that one, but Ruby will say no, he'll get the he'll get his own hat trick. Rizzy won't mind too much. 11 seconds left. At Beach Boys double bubble, have they taken this game here? 11 seconds to keep their net clean of any more goals, and game one will be theirs. There's two Egoists. Could be searching, but Ruby sends it away. Hyper now with control. Ruby, early challenge. In comes Rizzy to seal the deal. With 2 seconds left, impossible for True Egoists to come back anymore. As Rizzy, one more goal for a Beach Boys double bubble. And they do so well. There you go. Game one goes to a Beach Boys double bubble. Game one will be for Beach Sports. A huge performance. I mean, they started off so well, but the problem with them was holding that lead. I mean, you can see how many shots they have. 11-5. True Egoists did well, especially on those dribbles. It seemed like that Beach Boys double bubble really struggled to get the ball off the top of those players' cars, especially from Hyper and Bob, actually. Both of them had some pretty strong dribble plays. It is only game one as we are going immediately into game two here. The Beach Boys double bubble start the series off well, but with how close this game was, it's really anybody's series, and I haven't seen enough from either of these. Teams to really say once and for all if one player knows what they're doing a little more than the other. And here we go. Game two. The Beach Boys double bubble start off the series well, but now the question is, can they continue that kind of momentum? They'll see if they can do it, because True Egoists, I mean, so far these teams, again, I said that they're evenly matched on the pre-match Twitter post. If you guys don't follow my Twitter at SportyFCRL, Beach Boys double bubble and True Egoists pretty evenly matched, and they're definitely showing that as last game on itself in many really close situations. As Beach Sports tried to hold their lead, eventually lost it, and then regained it. Now in game 2, it's up for them to prove maybe that they can do even out better than that, as Beach Sports playing a lot of defense. Rizzy's got that save. Bob waiting for it to come to him as he's got the first touch, the flick as well. Dribbles, not what Beach Sports want to see. Ruby has it. 1-on-1 with Hyper. That shot trying to go behind him. Only go that far as Rizzy. Bob drop down in front, but Ruby's got the clear. Still on it is Ruby. Back the other way by Hyper. Rizzy now. Bob back the other way. Beach Sports double bubble, waiting for the opportunity, and Rizzy spots it. Patient plays reward those who waits, and while he was patient there, let the ball roll to him, and then he got his chance. Beach Sports double bubble up by 1. True Egoists, though, they have a lot of reasons that they can come back as Rizzy, though, that will not be too Hyper. I didn't actually see him there, but he does get that save. Just in time as well. True Egoists. Last thing you want to have happen if you're on True Egoists is have it where a game that is so close start to find a pull away from you. And that one, off the bar. Beach Sports just waiting to pull out players, and that's exactly why Rizzy waited for the opportunity. Again, he's playing so patiently this series. He's waiting for the True Egoists to push. He's waiting for them to challenge. And that's exactly when he strikes. Hyper went right into his trap. Beach Sports double bubble now up by 2. For the second game in a row, they find themselves in a great start with 2 goals very quickly, but True Egoists can fight back. Rizzy now. Gonna take it down the field. Rizzy gonna get out behind Bob, but Bob is there. At Beach Sports just passing amongst each other. Again, they're waiting to see if there's any openings from True Egoists, but Egoists, credit to them, have had to play a lot of defense, and they've done well at keeping most of those plays out. It just feels like at moments they make those kind of eager plays and get kind of pulled out by Hyper. Not by Hyper, by Rizzy. That's exactly when bad things can start to happen here, as Bob with the clear. Only as far as Rizzy, though, who has it at the sidewall. Bob missed this one. Ruby now down the field for Beach Sports. Hyper. Oh, Ruby almost landed on top of him there. As Bob sends it away. We might want to be careful, though. No one in net there for the moment. But Rizzy does get back. Beach Sports double bubble, maybe playing with a bit of fire on that play on defense as Rizzy double tap. He's looking in front for Ruby, who just couldn't read the play so well. It's a double tap. It can go really anywhere, it feels. As Rizzy again up with it. Doesn't have full tank of boost, but he does have a lot of good plays in front of him. As in front, Bob with the save. Beach Sports double bubble doing well to get a lot of time off that clock. There's, it feels like in the blink of an eye, we're heading into these final 90 seconds. Egoists still at 0 goals. This game has definitely gone by a lot faster than the last one. I mean, there are less goals. Also, Beach Sports doing well at really making you kind of forget about the time. As Rizzy taking that boost. Again, making life very, very difficult for True Egoists here, who haven't even scored yet in this 2v2. Rizzy sends it long. Bob off the corner. Everybody was waiting. Rizzy almost got a 3rd goal on that one. Again, he's waiting for the opportunities. They are coming for him as True Egoists trying to play fast, maybe a little bit panicked. It's not working as, again, in front, this one wide. Rizzy also wide. Beach Sports double bubble. Almost at 3 goals at that point. Will be True Egoists to put that shot wide. Hyper could have put it on target. Instead, he missed the target. It's chances like those, True Egoists, where you won't get a lot of those in a game, especially with about 30 seconds left. You have to do better at being able to keep that, put that ball on target and make it difficult for your opponents to read it. Right now, for True Egoists, their job is just to make Beach Sports double bubble put in saves, but Beach Sports not too worried right now. As time again ticking away from True Egoists. Beach Sports They have just done enough here to take game 2. They are still wanting one more. Oh, they're gonna both jump up at the same time here. That one results in, well, the ending of game 2 here. Beat Sports Double Bubble currently in a pretty strong lead in this series. All they need is one more game. We've seen tonight we've seen tonight so far in all the 4 matches that we've had in this second stream. Again, everything except our EU match today. We've seen one team take the first 2 games. We will be moving into game 3. The FH Stadium, the region, and I mean our last premier match again was OK versus Milky Militia Kings, with OK winning in a sweep. We'll see if Beat Sports Double Bubble can follow that. They have the sweep of their own. So far, though, it does feel like Beat Sports the better team. Especially again, and what really helped last game again was the patience. Both goals from Rizzy were both goals where he waited for a better opening. He continues to do that. We can see more of Rodrigo's kind of panicking. So far, this series has definitely been one where Jose has kind of gone away from them at times as Beat Sports Double Bubble doing well, but that's a really big mistake there from Ruby. But an even bigger one from Bob, who should be scoring those. Ruby went for boost. He knew immediately he shouldn't have done that. And even so, he's going to be mad at that as Rizzy. Oh, that's an impressive own goal from Rizzy. Not the first time he's done it this series. He's done it again. It's his second own goal of the series. Rizzy, I feel like we need to teach Rizzy what net he's shooting at, because so far, he's shooting at the wrong nets. As one of the... seriously, I think we need to have Rizzy's eyes checked, because there's no way he's just done it twice. That one's even worse than the first one. The first one, you can understand him maybe having trouble getting out of the way. The second one, he had no reason to go for that. Oh, but he is going for the night net now, and that one will head wide as... Egoists didn't really have a read on it, but won't need to as... Beat Sports Double Bubble. Wait for it as in front for Rizzy, still not on target. And Bob with the dribble. Ruby. Oh, is he just on gold? No, he hasn't. He's hit it wide. Double Bubble having issues at keeping the ball away from their net. And it seems to be their own issues as... Oh, Hyper, that's a bad touch. Rizzy. That's the right net, Rizzy. As Ruby sends it away here, and Hyper, he just needed that touch to be stronger. He needed to hit it to a side. Instead, he leaves it in front of his net. Rizzy does find the target. Again, this is his first actual goal. Own goals do not count, Rizzy. They are not your goals. It's his first actual goal of this game as Beat Sports Double Bubble Egoists into awkward positions. As, oh dear, Hyper didn't have that read. Bob actually kind of juked him out there with that second touch, but it'll be too much of a problem here as Beat Sports Double Bubble not making it easy for Bob here as they're trying to get this ball out. Bob on low boost. Rizzy one-on-one. Wants the dunk! Yes, he gets it! The lead now for Beat Sports Double Bubble. And what a lead it is as Rizzy, the second goal of the game, third if you count the own goal. That's just a brilliant dunk. So many times you see players try to force them in. He knows he can wait a little bit again. It's all about being patient from Rizzy. He's waiting, taking his time, knowing that Egoists can challenge first, and he can still do just fine as Ruby. And that second touch, but couldn't get it there as Bob. Flick. Back post. Rizzy doesn't read it. Egoists tie it back up as Rizzy caught. Not really covering his net, and more so covering the corner as he needed that corner boost, I guess. That's exactly when Bob shoots. Beats Sports Double Bubble. There's moments where they go for the boost when you really think, why? Why are they going for it? In the All-Star League, you may not be punished, but in the Premier League, you definitely will be. An aspect of these teams, again, being so new to Premier action, as Rizzy, flip reset, uses it! Let's hit the bar. As Ruby, dunked by Bob. He's now midfield, Ruby. We actually had a chance to shoot that, but he just wanted it away from his net as Hyper. Low boost, he's gonna own goal! Oh dear, Hyper! Well, it's not gonna make things easy for him here. We've got a party invite, that's a new one. Why is... Someone's party invite, alright then. Who's party inviting me at this time? Beat Sports Double Bubble will take the lead as we saw Mashed Potatoes, who was part of the who is part of the rooting for Dakota team that had a reverse sweep earlier today, inviting me to a party. That's a new one. As what did they say in chat again? They said we need an own goal percentage for the series. Yeah, we might need to get Flip Out to do that. If actually, I don't know who does that kind of stuff. If it's Flip Out or Slapless. Probably Slapless. Says Hyper takes his time. Egoists showing their own patience as they are on a very, very slow 2v1. Hyper waiting for Rizzy to jump, waiting for Big Beard and Bob to get the demo play. Maybe not even hit it, but at least force Rizzy to jump. Happy Sports double bubble. Well, they're gonna see a goal go against them. There's Rizzy around Bob. Now he's one-on-one with Hyper here. Ruby go for his own bump. Rizzy dribble. Why did he go for that though? He should have just shot it. Although a good save from Ruby. I can't believe he got back to that. Rizzy went for something mechanical when he should have just shot that one. Ruby had a play where he forced the last defender to jump. I don't know why he didn't just shoot it as Rizzy. Now being caught on defense. Bob hits it wide and Rizzy will get it clear. Scary scenes here as Rizzy still feels like he's not really in the right position as Ruby wants to dunk. Bob gets the save. And now, speaking of Bob, he has a dribble, but Egoists, oh no, a bad touch from Hyper. He's done this before, he'll do it again. Another bad touch from him when he's last defender, when he's not putting the ball to the corner as he wants to. He's caught too far up, and then he just panics there. He didn't have to jump so early. It feels like for two Egoists, they're just jumping so early to everything when they don't have to. As Hyper going for the wrong nets. These teams are having some difficulties. They're shooting on the wrong nets here. There's a lot of issues with these teams going the wrong direction. Rizzy's own goaling, Hyper's going the wrong direction. And everybody seems to be having issues hitting the net that they should be hitting. It is Happy Sports double bubble who have the lead, but will they have it for long? As Ruby, off of a little fake from Rizzy, gets the dribble. Hyper! Oh no, Hyper. Oh dear me, oh dear, oh dear. Hyper, I think that's his second goal of the game. And so far, I think 4 of the goals have been partially or directly off of Hyper's touches going towards his own nets. He cannot catch a break, can he? That's, like, seriously, of the 8 goals this game, 5 of them, I can count 5 of them, coming off of own goals or plays that were almost near own goals, plays where the player was going the wrong direction. There might be even more than that, I haven't really kept track of it. This is one of the strangest series I've seen in a while here. As this game specifically, nobody can seem to do anything the right way. It's entertaining, I'll give them that, but I'm sure for both these teams it's a bit frustrating when you're shooting the ball the wrong way multiple times. As Ruby gonna make this 6 goals for Beat Sports. Is kept wide as Ruby still trying to attack Bob though. Has it clear, musty flick from Bob. Bob wants the back wall free, but Rizzy won't let him have it. Beat Sports double bubble. Still challenging everything though in the midfield. Ruby now off to the back wall himself. Bob has the touch. In comes Rizzy. Drop down. That's off the crossbar. Ruby now. Was that one on target? No, it isn't. Follow-up shot. Never came. Egoists with a chance. This is a must-score situation though. Bob, he doesn't even get past Ruby, who's on no boost, but can just waste out those last precious seconds. Happy Sports double bubble win this series in a sweep. They'll be upgrading their record to a 2-2, as for two Egoists. It'll be a 1-3 as Rizzy wants one more. Well, he didn't get the double tap, but it doesn't matter. Happy Sports double bubble take the series. As that is the end of the series, 3 games. I mean, this series, I feel like it could have been more, but Double Bubble did have Egoists' number. As that is, again, just a win. They needed that win. They get the win. As, again, it's nice to see Ruby. He hasn't won in a while on the stream, actually. Last time he won was, let me check. It was a while ago. It was back when he was back on June 1st. It was a long time ago. We'll be getting this thing done soon. Again, what a weird end to the night. That series was both the worst and the best series ever. Honestly, pretty happy to have seen it. Just happy Starts Double Bubble, who are your winners. Again, what a weird matches. We look at our schedule one last time. Again, an early EU match with FC Well taking Vigilant Esports Ascendant to Game 5 and winning for Dakota. Having a reverse sweep over Valhalla Death Wish. Kagura 3-1 over Hocki. Okay. Sweeping MM Kings. And Happy Esports Double Bubble sweeping True Egoists. Sweeps end off the night. Of course, the action is over, but we still have an interview coming up. Welcome into the interview, Ruby and Rizzy. Nice to it's been a long time since I've seen you, Ruby, in this interview situation, but congratulations on your win, a sweep over True Egoists.
I'm kind of offended, bro. You said it's been a minute since the interview. Are you trying to say I've been losing?
No, it's just you haven't. The last time you won a stream was June 1st. Back when on Team Ignition, when you played Goat in the Water. We've only seen you once in between now and then, and that was when you played Tuesday, and you didn't get the win there, but you get the win here. And I will be honest, what I would consider the worst and the best series I've ever seen happen. It was so weird. I was confused multiple times this series. This is going to be one of those series where people go back and clip everything, because seriously, you couldn't last a minute before you saw some weird plays. But again, what a weird series, but you get the win, Ruby. How does it feel? So, have such a good record. A 3-0 sweep is a pretty impressive thing to do.
Obviously it feels really good, to go out there, play our game and sweep. It feels even better, to kind of even out our record, be 2-2 on the season going into, week 5. It felt really good. I feel like we showed what we can do as a duo, and, we're just here to show up and show everyone that, we are a team to be reckoned with.
Yeah, and I feel like I should also now ask Rizzy here. Rizzy, quick question.
Yeah.
Did you get your eyes checked recently? I think I feel like you might have some color blindness here because you're shooting on the wrong net that series. What happened that series?
Rizzy, what happened? What happened,
I was
Rizzy?
going for the content, it was getting a little too easy. You had to spice some things up.
Wow.
Oh, that's what he's saying here. All right then. I mean, I feel like whatever it was, it rubbed off on True Egoists because Hyper had some issues with the same thing. It's like it feels like Hyper and Rizzy should probably switch teams with how much work they've been doing for the other team this series. It's just that kind of a weird series, but I mean, it happened. It was a weird series. You tell me again. It was kind of a late night thing, but but even so, Rizzy, you still had those clutch moments in the series where you did, come through for your team, especially in games 2 and game 3, where you were having some issues shooting on the wrong net. You shot on the right net more often than you shot on the wrong nets, and you were successful in a lot of that. I mean, it was a weird series, but how did you kind of cope with the kind of weird situations that you were put in?
I don't know. I kind of just laughed about it, Nothing too serious at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that again. Kind of just joking about those things. That's the only thing you can do is laugh at it. Now, again, a 2-2 record you guys have going into week 5. Your next match is against Let Me Pinch. That's a fun one. That is Shadow Ball's team. They're currently 2-2 as well. So another pretty even looking matchup. Ruby, tell me about it, because that, again, Let Me Pinch is Shadow Ball, Damien, and Xeno Hallows. By the looks of it, tell me about that matchup, because it does look like it's going to be quite close and quite evenly matched. And again, you guys are trying to, again, looking for that playoffs. You're going to have to get a win probably in this match against another team that's at a similar record as you.
I mean, all I can really say is we're going to go and we're going to, have fun. We're going to play our game. It's going to be a good match because, same records are usually pretty close matches, and, might go to 4, might go to 5, or you never know, maybe one team's just better. One team will sweep. But ideally, we're just going to go and we're going to, do what we did tonight and take care of business. And, if we get caught off guard, we get caught off guard. If they end up being better on the day, then, good for them.
Again, I love to hear that kind of the mentality that it just, whatever happens, happens. You guys just kind of go out there, you have some fun. And, I mean, you got the win here tonight. But before you do go, and before you leave, again, we are going to have a quick shout-out section. We'll start with you, Rizzy. We'll go to Ruby afterwards. Rizzy, you have any shout-outs, any final statements you want to make on this interview?
I got nothing else to say, honestly.
Wow.
Oh, Rizzy has nothing to say. Ruby now, do you have anything that you want to say here? Rizzy has no shout-outs. Do you have any yourself?
I got some off the top of my head. thank you to Happy Sports. Great org over there. It's just a group of friends, doing what friends do and just supporting each other, showing up to each other's matches, and having fun. It's a great environment to be around. Shout out to, of course, my lovely teammate Rizzy. He's cracked. I mean, what can I say? I couldn't have won this series without his setups, his mentality of just go next. Shout out to my brother. He's he's been supporting me through all the roster changes that I've had to go through recently, and just me as a player and my whole family in general. I feel like it's very rare to have a family that backs a player like my family backs mine and supports competitive esports, I guess. So I'm very thankful for everyone there. My last one is just you, Sporty. Thank you for casting tonight.
Yeah, man, I'm always down for it. I'm up pretty
Late
late
night
anyway,
cast.
so I'm up pretty late anyways. Actually, your SEO is actually tied for the latest I've ever had a stream. I've ever had a match start later than I have a set time start later than 12:30. You guys might actually be the latest match start because you guys were 15 minutes late. So, hey, who knows? Maybe you'll break that record soon. Who knows? I haven't had.
I don't think Rizzy wants to break that record. I don't think Rizzy wants.
Oh, it's Rizzy's Eastern. I'm assuming.
Rizzy's so tired.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. As I see in the chat, Wall's trying to he's trying to ask for shout out. I see you, Wall. Don't worry, I see.
Oh, Wall. Oh yeah, my
yeah.
coach.
You might want to shout out the coach. You might want to shout out the coach here.
Coach Wall. Yeah. Thank you for all the coaching you do, Wall. Yeah.
I feel like there's some passive aggressive statements hidden in that one, but we'll leave it be as.
No. Just he knows.
He knows. Yeah, he knows.
He knows.
I don't, so I won't ask any further here. Again, congratulations on your win here, Happy Sports Double Bubble. The last match of the night, you win in a sweep, and you take down True Egoists. There, again, congratulations on the win. Have an amazing rest of your night. I hope to see you guys again soon.
See you, man. Thank you.
Hey, man.
Well, that was the last match of the night again. What a night of action has been. Our final match, ending in a sweep. We also saw a sweep earlier. There's a premiere match with okay, taking down what was previously the undefeated Milky Militia Kings. Kagura 3-1 over Hocki. And winning for Dakota with the first sweep on Valhalla. Death Wish keeping their season undefeated. And earlier than in the day as well, we saw FTN Wild take down Vigilant Esports Ascendant in a game 5. So again, what a long night of action it's been. What a night. I should just say what a night it has been. It's been a crazy night. Couldn't have asked for much better than this as well. It's just been a fun time. That's it from me again. Thank you all so much for showing your support. I'm really tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. It's late for me. But again, thank you all so much for the support. I hope to see you guys again very soon here on the Spodio stream. Take care. Be safe. Have fun. I'll see you guys again soon.